Right hand of Sal Butera on the Wire Creative Media in conjunction with Ariel, Dimitri, Roy's Basement, and Butera's Billiards brings you Ruslan, the Siberian Express Chinahov versus Oscar, Big O, or however you want to get it, Dominguez, race to 25. So this is going to be 5 sets sound, races to 25. If they tie, 2-all tie, they play another day for 1 set for it all.
I'll tell you what, man, I've had very little experience with Ruslan, and Oscar and I are friends. I mean, I've been his dad for forever. We played a lot of matches.
Right.
Both these guys got some crazy firepower.
Yes.
Grind it out, run racks, breaks big, good knowledge. Anyone that hasn't had a chance to play him or thinks that this looks easy,
right?
Come get it.
All day.
These guys are sick. So it should be a good time. We're just getting ready to rock and roll.
Right. Absolutely.
What these guys look like nothing's going on, man.
Of course.
$25,000.
You know what I mean? A couple of jelly beans. A couple of jelly beans right there. All right. Everybody out there, just let me know. I'm here. Getting the mic and everything okay. I don't have access to my Facebook right now, so you're just gonna let me know where the volume is. I think we should be good right now, but we got action, so we got action, and here we go. So Ruslan with the first break. Anybody in chat room knows how it sounds. Still dialing in this volume. Let me know, guys. Dialing it in. We should be good. So let me know. We apologize in advance if anything is echoing. We will get it correct. Don't worry about it. Okay, I see it. I got you. There we go. Here we go. Now we should be good. No, they should be able to hear me. Here we go. Let me know. Just cranked it up some. Just cranked the volume.
Well, also gotta be hating. This is like you get in the middle of a match and things start off and you want to see how the wind's blowing and gotta make
absolutely
great place you safe. You play a good safe back. and he jumps it in on you. So
Yeah.
this should be pretty much 1, 2, 3 here.
Yeah.
Should be taken.
Yeah, he's Sal, he's gonna make sure that he handles his business, and that's one thing that you know about his game. All right, we're trying to get everything right for you guys right now. Got 2 hands, working fast as I can.
Ruslan is up 1-0 now.
There you go. What did you see there, Sal? You seen anything?
I got to say that the opening break, obviously, as usual, this is a big part of pool. The break is king. He had a good break, spotted the rock, didn't have a good shot.
Right.
I thought the safe was 70% there. Oscar came back with a better safe on his safe.
Right.
Oh man, this is part of the game. This is part of the rotation games now. You get to jump a ball in where you hit it good. There's no doubt about it. Then he's out.
Exactly.
You haven't done anything wrong.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, better safe. Anybody saying that?
Just let me know one time on the sound. One sound. James Harris, let me know if the sound is good. Hit me on my phone, buddy. Sal just has to move over, so that's all. That was me hogging the mic. All right. Check the mic, Sal.
I'm sorry, man.
There you go.
I'm always up close with Raw here.
There we go, buddy. All right. And that's another great break, Sal. You were right. This guy, King Kong.
He pounds the ball. He lost the rock on that one. He's not happy right now. You can just see the way he's, walking away from the table. He hits those balls square. He's making 2, 3, 4 balls every break. So,
absolutely.
Like the last one, squatted the rock. You get 2 balls going, ball sitting.
Yeah.
He may still play this ball. I don't know. It's a little get by the 6 action here.
Right.
Yep. Tell you what, one thing, he's kind of like me, man. He gets to the table and just looks and hits balls, man. But 25 years later, he's seeing them a little better, hitting them a little better to the hole.
Yeah, he's gonna go after him. He's not gonna sit back and try to play pity pat with Oscar. He knows his strengths.
Yeah. Wow.
And just like that.
That's it. I watched him hit balls for like 3 hours yesterday, and that's the worst ball I've seen him hit.
I could believe that.
But he wasn't playing for 25,000. I'm just saying.
Well, when you're playing for them jelly beans, it's a whole different story, Sal.
Give me a Coke and a bag of M&Ms for a good play.
There you go. All right.
So now Oscar switched on over to this new cue here, and I tell you what, I put some balls with it. Now I'm a little scared of it.
Yeah.
Like if you got any kind of stroke at all, you're
you're gonna be overcompensating, right?
Goodness.
There you go. All right. So, any problems with this rack, Sal, that you see right now?
No, really, it's just about the land from the 5 to the 6. The rest of it's pretty much money. You're supposed to float this up by the 10 ball, and it should be good. Now he chose to hit it soft and stay underneath.
Well, Oscar is a tactician. He does sometimes choose to opt to do, something that takes a lot of skill.
I think you're going to have to stay a little inside English and spin this back up and down table 2 rails.
He might get a little bump.
A little snap on that one.
Yeah.
It's a real good shot.
That was a good shot.
That's trusting your cue ball right there.
How tight the table? 4.5. So the table's 4.5. All right, so Oscar looking to make short work of this. He's looking to make this 1-1. He does not want to have any problems with this guy. This guy's tough. He's not a slouch,
No, they got to stay on top of each other every chance they have. Simple movements.
Right.
This is like I said, not a hard out once you got to the 6 ball. So you just can't make mistakes.
Right.
You got to stay on top.
Right.
We should be looking at 1-1 here. I think he's just going to shoot this in, maybe roll it up 3-4 inches. I don't need to do anything spectacular. Or you can just say, you know what, I'm just going to hit everything.
For all the knocks against Oscar, he's beaming on up.
These guys are both playing every day, and I tell you what, that's the shot he hit on a 5 to get to the 6.
Right.
Trusting your cue ball.
Right.
Punching that ball out. I mean, I would have just rolled up like 3-4 inches and taken that little off angle.
He doesn't do that, He doesn't do that. Oscar's, for all the knocks on him, he is an aggressive player. So for people who think he's not aggressive, I think they need to.
You guys haven't played him enough.
Exactly.
I played him enough to know that he will cut your heart straight.
Yeah, he
out.
will. No, he's a warrior.
Or if he doesn't see it happening, he'll just pick his spots and say, "Let me just grind you a little bit."
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what I like about that? Because he plays to win. That's it. If you're playing to win, that's the what you need to do.
Dima said, this is probably one of the most underrated guys. He says, he hits the ball so solid every time you get up and watch him play, and for the cash, he plays real good.
You better believe that.
I'm gonna tell you, he probably plays the ball better. I mean, I've played him both in tournament and in the cash.
Right.
And it's like, I got a little edge in the tournament. Oh, I lost my little edge in the cash.
And the edge is gone. Exactly.
He can't believe it.
You can't do that against this kid.
No, he can't believe it.
He will punish you. You cannot sit there making those mistakes. You make those mistakes, you're going to turn around and the score is going to be, you're going to have a problem. So we don't want that.
What I do like about this is they're playing winter breaks, and it was an old school format. Now they're playing, most of these tournaments are all alternate break, but maybe not have a chance. I like to see a guy get up, run 2, play safe, but make a move and have the other guy come back.
Right. I'm with you. I like the shootout style. I want to see it. I want to see what you got. I want to see if you're going to dog it.
Yeah. I think Ruslan just came with another shot, aggressive, tried to kick the 2 ball in rather than play safe, and he got a little bit of a roll here. Well, a big. This is.
So you think he got a little lucky there?
Yeah, I mean that's fortunate. I mean, he played the right shot, but ended up on this.
Okay.
If Oscar can kick this tight by the 6 and send the 2 off the 5 up table,
right,
then we're okay. He's going to call 7 because he's going to try and drag his cue ball back here.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe he's just doing that just in case. I think he's trying to play the 2 off the 5 up behind the 8-10. That's what I would do.
Let's see if he's smart like you, Sal.
Shit, right. He's smart like me, he wouldn't be making hot dogs and serving beer.
But there you go. But you run
he's out here making money. It's good stuff.
There shouldn't be no feedback. That's not a piece of nothing. Hey, that's an air conditioner. If you're hearing that hum in the back, that's the AC. That's not a PC hum. I'm on a Mac. No hum, buddy. And it's pretty empty in here. It's just us and a couple of spectators. In a while, that noise will die down. If you need us to turn the mic up, let me know, and I'll just keep boosting us up until you're good.
I did notice one thing.
Yeah, got it.
Ruslan is like just get myself in a play on the ball.
Is that always a good strategy, Sal? I mean, I know you yourself, you're a tactician, but you make some shots. If you get in trouble, you can bail yourself out.
I mean, the idea is, my father used to joke with me a lot. He said, if you play better shape, you wouldn't have to make so many great shots. But, like right here, he's straight on this 5 ball. He's just going to roll up for the 6. He just wants to be on the right side of the ball. It's no big deal. But, I'd rather be sitting 4 or 5 inches on the other side of the ball so I can get, create an angle if I need to. So, a little bit loose in that style. We'll see how long that lasts if it's just getting locked down a little bit.
Right.
But had that roll right there on that 2 ball turned around to be big. Oscar tried to hit it a little bit thick. Called the 2 ball up. And he's fine here. Draw this back. He can get in the side, play in the corner. He's got some.
I like the little pinch shot. Pinch it a little bit. He says, Okay, so what caused that right there?
Just, I think early jitters. Sometimes this guy's missed 2 balls and 2 racks. And yesterday, I think I saw him miss 2 or 3 balls and 40 racks.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, he was practicing most of the time, hitting some balls, cheap, and just $5,000, $25,000.
Monopoly money always works.
Plus you played Oscar 3 or 4 times now. I think Oscar's up a little bit on him, and that gets you in your head a little bit. Yeah, 4 reels.
It's gonna come up a little short here, so.
Maybe. I don't know if that 9 passes the 10 or not. May just get by.
Well, he put himself there, so it must go. You drawn to the side rail here, or you going forward?
I'm actually.
Okay.
I'll let it just drift up. I may hit it with like 2 o'clock ball come natural, float it up. That's exactly what he chose to do. Exactly what he chose to do. And we got 2-1 Oscar Dominguez. You know that shot that Ruslan shot that you said that'll pinch the ball, and the difference of the way that Oscar just shot that night.
Right.
For all the guys that are out there playing and don't know, I mean, there's lots of probably clutch guys out there hit the balls better than I do.
Right. Right.
But just some advice out there: when you're striking balls and you're trying to pinch balls, and you're trying to push balls around, you're gonna move that ball a little bit. You're gonna force it forward just from the natural impetus of pushing one ball to the other. You let that ball leave clean.
Right.
And it's gonna release a little bit easier.
Yeah.
What Oscar just did on that. Like I said, I would have hit it with 2 o'clock. He hit it with 2 o'clock. You just learn stuff like that. These tables, I try to do my best to make sure that all this equipment's ball plays the same all the time. These tables are clean, vacuums wiped down.
Right.
Balls are clean. These guys will be exchanging clean set of balls every dozen racks or so.
Right.
It makes a big difference,
Now, the old schoolers will say, we didn't get a clean set of balls between every set. But I guess if you're, playing for your living, I guess you can dictate the rules, huh?
Yeah. Now, Oscar just made an adjustment there and kept that rock a little bit tighter.
He did.
At least he made a ball. Not loving this 1-ball shot, but at least he's first one at the table. But to your point with the old timers, man, they were playing on
that old stray hand, stretching, what it was called.
Everything was wet all the time.
Right.
You could almost see a rooster tail coming off the cue ball as the ball was rolling. It's like a different game.
I understand that.
Well, he used the whole pocket there, and he's going to be okay here. This is good.
Let me know if that brings Sal up.
All right, sorry, guys.
There we go.
I'm going to get up. I'm close on Rob.
There you go.
Here.
There you go. You should be good now.
All right. This is it,
Right.
Just draw back middle of the table on the 4-ball, and the rest of this should be money.
Oscar going for the extension here. Trying to make sure that he doesn't miscue, because it's basically he can either choose to stop this ball or gain a little bit, right?
Big thing for stretching, when you get that little bit of a extra elbow or dropping your shoulder a little bit.
Right.
He's not going to try and stroke that ball. He's just trying to play safe.
Right.
When you stretch, you overspin the ball a lot of times. You overstroke the ball a lot of times.
Yeah, because you can't reach that ball.
It's not what you're training your body, this whole muscle memory thing that you spend all this time doing. When you go out and hit golf balls or pool balls and you're hitting 3,000 balls, you're not hitting that shot.
Absolutely. That was a well-struck ball right there. Hey, give yourself a little cushion here, because if you don't get flat, you can go 2 rails and get to where you need to go, right?
Yep, absolutely. I think I played this ball tight, just past the side pocket. I'm going to try and.
So you're going 2 rails tight?
Yeah, I mean, he's either going to come right by the 9 and just flatten this cue ball to
Right.
6, just roll it in, or else come 2 rails tight past the side pocket so we can shoot the 6 and float up to the other trick.
So again, we're going to have some bridge play here, and this can easily get out of control.
I think he's spinning this ball. Just from how much I've played Oscar in the past, I think he's going to go 2 rails tight. I'm past the side pocket. Well, proved me wrong. He stayed flat. Looked like looked like with the bridge he was going to twist that ball a little more.
Well, I guess it's usually because he's just rolling forward to get to the 8 ball, correct?
Absolutely. So, that's at least you're staying on the track. You're not crossing over the angle right this way.
When you say the track, you mean crossing over the position zones, right?
Yes. Okay. If he goes 2 feet past this, now he's in the he's in that no man land, the 50-yard line where you got to do something.
Because you'd rather be coming towards the ball.
Absolutely.
The ball you're playing position on than trying to cross. Right now, Oscar seems to be the one that's getting in a little groove here, Sal.
Yep. Now, Ruslan, like I said, Ruslan missed 2 balls here. This is, if you're going to miss 2 balls against Oscar, guess what? He's going to say thank you.
Exactly.
Score's going to click. Score's going to click.
Yeah.
So there you go. You got 3-1 Oscar Dominguez. And, Oscar hasn't made a mistake, really.
No.
And, he played that safe. That was pretty tight. And, Ruslan jumped it in and ran out. Other than that, this is the grinder. This is the guy that plays for the cash. Pretty solid.
Exactly. And race to 25 is not like a coin toss.
No.
The better player should win the longer race, correct?
Absolutely.
I wonder if that's why nobody plays Shane race to 100.
Yeah. You think?
Somebody said race to 100 is a waste of time, though. They said it's like a marathon match.
I'll tell you what. I like this format of playing one day, playing the next day. Some days you wake up and you slept wrong, and you're tight, and you don't feel good. Whatever, but day by day by day, you get the same feedback from us. And I don't think Oscar's gonna like this. Looks like he lost a cue ball and made 3 balls in the meantime.
Right.
Or 2 balls.
Just making a microphone adjustment here. Just hold on 1 second. Oh, he thread the needle there.
Yep, he hit that. Hit that nice. And it's nice when you have ball in hand to be able to make that.
Right.
That move there. Should pull the ball back the same way. There you go. Rest of this rack should be pretty much status quo. Roll up for the 6.
Let me know when you get Dave. Understand? Okay, hold on. Take it. Put it here. Just put it there. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Real quick, making a mic adjustment here. We should be good after this. We're sorry about this. We should be A-okay. Hold on. Ruslan making short work of this rack, so you called that correctly.
Yeah, it's ball in hand's awful nice. First mistake we've seen Oscar make. You hate to scratch on the side, but
No,
here
you
it
can't
is.
do that.
Yeah.
If you want to win, you're gonna have to play error proof. I'd like to thank everybody for bearing with us here. Just trying to bring you the best pool match we can.
You got 3-2 Oscar Dominguez over Ruslan.
Yeah.
He's going to get a little focus going here. I know
I think so.
after missing those first 2 balls, I think that's just early day jitters.
Right.
Like I said, they played in the past before, and he'll get this back right now.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, that felt like a cannon. Sound like a cannon.
Look at, only made 3-4 balls on the break. I'm telling you, this guy crushes
super good. Yeah, because we're sitting there doing Mike Tub match. Be quiet. I get it. All right. Okay, Sal. We're just gonna have to make do for a second till we can get a break here, and we'll be all right. Okay. There we go. Oh, that 10's gonna block his shot, right?
Yeah. Are they playing no
slop, right?
No combinations?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm sure we can ask him after that. After this
That
is
was
over.
that was a spade 3-10 right there.
So maybe he shot it and he didn't call it.
All right. Oscar's gonna let him shoot this because it doesn't look very good.
No, but he might just kick this ball right in. Oh, I see.
All right, I think Oscar's going to come up firing again. I think he wasn't real happy about that scratch.
Right.
Got two options here. You could try and pinch this ball and cut the cue ball underneath the 4 and rub it.
Right.
I think that's probably the right play because trying to hit this real thin and go up table, I let that cue ball go a little bit. Avoid the point, avoid the corner.
Oscar plays a lot of billiards and caroms and stuff. He's super smart about this stuff. Maybe he's looking to use the 4 as a backstop and kick it over to the corner.
I believe that's what you do. Try and hit just a little bit of it. There you go.
Yeah, he's good at things like that, nudging balls. In that aspect, he's like a straight pool player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to move the ball, but when you're going to move it, you move it with purpose.
Right.
We've had conversations, you and I, in the past, talking to Ernesto the same way. You're going to hit the ball, hit it.
Yeah. You're going to go into
tell
it.
Tell it where it's going to go. Yep. That was a little uncharacteristic. I know he got a little more angle on that 4 ball than he wanted to when he pushed it toward the pocket. He wanted to hit a little bit thicker, but here's Ruslan. I mean, if you see this angle, I don't know how you think it looks on the camera, but
you're looking right down the barrel. That's going to be a tough shot, no matter who you are.
But he's going to fire at it. He doesn't mess around.
How do you hit that, Sal?
Hit it pretty good. The old theory was if you got a tough shot or a tough save, take the tough shot. So this looks like it's going to be 3-3 here.
That was a good shot, and he took that shot on. He didn't shy away from that shot.
We're now barring something crazy here. It's going to have a 3-3. 3-3 game. 3-3 game. Both guys making 2 mistakes.
And that's going to be the tail of the tape. Who makes less mistakes?
Yeah.
Oscar says that's all right.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with the way he hit that 4 ball. He just wants that rack to be done.
Correct.
It's you got the opportunity to put your foot a little bit on the throat. These still 2-game swings and a long race still add up. So. Leave that hang on.
Correct. Just let me know when I get it's a hair, right? There we go.
All right. Ruslan breaking again. We got 3-3 action, and you can't see him off camera, but I guarantee this guy's got either a Red Bull or a coffee or something going on. Man, I never seen I never seen so much caffeine going into one person.
You got to keep it up. Well, the good thing about it is that, now that thank you for everybody sticking with us as we get the kinks out of this and we get it flowing as smoothly as we can. Just trying to provide you guys with the best free live streams that we can. Thank you all for tuning in. And Salas, like you said, man, this guy breaks a ton.
Yeah, I mean, he made another 2 balls on the break. Cue ball got bumped all the way up table.
Right.
Doesn't have a very good shot. I think he can bend this past the 5 ball and still get to the 1.
Right.
But if he doesn't have a shot, then you go back and forth here.
Man.
Yep. He got through all them balls and just like I said, just let it roll. Go.
Right.
Roll the dice. Give me a shot. If he's got a shot, he's going to shoot it. But now this is where it's going to get a little tricky again. Playing safes, going back and forth a little bit.
Right. I like the 1 pocket style, 2 rails here, so I can bring that cue ball up table just like that. That's shout out to Scott Frost, Power 1 pocket, because he says it all the time. He says you can't sell out from there because the angle of the ball is going up table, not down.
Yep.
Oscar.
I mean, he still left Oscar a shot here. He almost took him again.
Right.
But now Oscar's just got to get through these balls.
Yeah.
Probably play a 3 rails underneath between the 10-5. This looks what he's looking at right there.
Right.
Usually a really well calculated guy and doesn't overcomplicate things.
Right.
Get yourself in a position of where you got a shot. And
You got a little fortunate to get perfect.
yeah, I think he's got the whole ball there.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's right down the line.
So I mean, there's 2 rails on around the 4, and then they should be out.
And I think you're right, Sal. He's looking to just get right back in that groove that he started this set out in.
I mean, legitimately, he's only missed 1 ball to Ruslan's 2. He did have that mistake on the break.
Right.
If you get kicked in the hole, it's okay. But when you break and just ball goes straight in the hole, you want to kick yourself a little bit. I don't want to give away those easy games.
Yeah, no. You'll never want to give away easy games. You do that, you got to pick another profession. He scared me a little bit there. Yeah, that wasn't...
No, that was very uncharacteristic of him. He gets down over a ball and decides what he's going to do and hits it.
Right.
That time he decided to change up and go a little bit high. He expected that thing to roll towards the center of the table.
Right.
But that cost him. You think you can just overcome that type of stuff? Like, I'll do this and then I'll change it up.
No.
Yeah, back up and readjust.
Wow, he came with a shot there. Sal. Whoa.
You should be okay with that.
How you think that's all right?
He'll be all right.
Okay.
Probably make do with that shot.
Yeah. And there he goes.
Yes.
And there you go.
Good shot.
And I think that's a good way to, put yourself back in the match when you're in trouble.
Little struggle come with a couple shots.
Right? You got to let the stroke out a little bit. Everybody out there in Facebook land, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in, whether you're tuning in from AZ Billiards or you're tuning in from On the Wire, or tuning in from Butera's. We appreciate you, and I think this is the future for pool, providing, great events for people at no cost. I mean, somewhere we're gonna have to get some kind of balance between live pool, paid pool, free pool, as long as it's good pool. Wow. Did he come up dry again, Sal?
Yeah, he's just hitting right past those balls. He's going right past his angle on the side pocket. So you're trying to get those balls to go straight back to the side, and you're trying to also get the back balls to go toward the corner.
Right.
Ruslan's real good at that.
No. If you turn the table over to this guy, he's going to make you pay. You better believe that. And Oscar knows it. You know, I'm going to jump out on the window here because I'm the lesser pool player in the booth, but there's no possibility of him playing the 10 on this shot, is there? His next shot coming up?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, most of the time, if you got to run out, you just play the run out. I mean, if there's a shot, a good quality shot, you could shoot, one shot rather than shooting 5 or 6.
Right.
And potentially you go for it, but, there's no balls tied up right now. It's just about staying on the right side of the ball. Gets on this 4-ball properly.
Right.
He's not quite proper on this ball, but he should be okay, even if he draws off the 8 or he might even be able to pinch behind the 8. Yeah, no problem. He almost drew it too much and scratched.
Right.
But this is supposed to be out. Well, there's another miss by Ruslan, and I don't think he can believe it.
All right, so what do you think here? Here we go.
CreativeMedia.com or AZ Billiards.
Oscar's looking to. He's sort of in between shots here. So I think for me, if he's super aggressive, he just cuts this in. If he plays like Oscar, he might thin off the 5 and put him behind the 9-10. But I think he should stick with his aggression.
I think the 5 goes by the 10. I think he's going to shoot this in and swing 3 rails up by the 6. I don't think he's going to keep his foot off the pedal at all.
Right. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I like that strategy.
There it is.
That's a well executed shot.
Yeah. You can play that shot behind the 10, but unless you totally hook him, give him a chance.
All right. Oh. That's a strong shot there.
Yep. 2 good shots and should put himself back in the driver's seat. Just got to get a good angle on the 8. Drift up for the 9-10.
So, for your preference shot, where are you shooting this 8 ball at?
I'm shooting from this side of the table. I'm gonna stay underneath this ball. I may even go to the side rail or just float it straight up.
Right.
He's just floating it straight up. You can do a lot of things from here. You can pinch this ball, come in and out 2 rails
now,
under the corner.
Now, is that your preference to leave yourself options?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Stay on the right side of the ball, and then you can do things. If you get too straight or you give yourself crossing the angle, 50-yard line, man, you got to...
You got to come with the heat sometime. Yeah. That's for sure.
I mean, I like it. It's fun. It's exciting, I like to think I'm as fun as the next guy keeping this game exciting, but I like to hit them when they're easy. Then
right. No, you don't want to put yourself in a position to where you can get in trouble. Now he can take that 9 and bump that 10, or stay clean. See, yeah. He didn't want to clip that 10.
No.
And Ruslan is like, if you're going to leave this to me, I'm going to take him every time.
I think this is going to clean itself up in about another 5-10 racks. Both these guys are just a little bit I'm not going to say shy, but opting on the cautious side, you know.
Well, you know, Sal, it's like what you said.
Ruslan's taking a timeout as a matter of fact.
Okay, we're taking a timeout. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, out there in TV land, let us know if everything's okay, because this is a time we get to check. So let me know that everything is good, and my partner will get me the message.
I think Oscar had in his mind to initially just pinch that ball and kill it, and kind of let up on that stroke. Because going across table is the right way to go. Shoot that back and forth.
All right.
He's gonna take this opportunity to probably work on his break one or two times here. He probably got to move his cue ball over an inch.
That's for sure. And Oscar's looking to clean up and play correctly. He's representative of Jam Up Apparel. We will be running some commercials from Jam Up Apparel during this broadcast, so make sure you go to their page, Jam Up Apparel, on Facebook. Ra Hanna and Sal Butera in the box, sweating Ruslan Chinahov versus Oscar Dominguez.
Well, he just hit that just about perfect. Trying to work the kinks out here.
Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna hit these breaks. He's gonna hit these breaks, and until he figures out, you know, what he needs to do, and how to get whatever he needs to do right. So the sound you hear in the background is us getting the microphone stand correctly. That's what the problem was. The mic just wasn't in the correct spot. Oh no. Go ahead. And this will be done in a second. Sorry for any inconvenience, but we will rectify the situation. No, that's good. Yes. Got my main man, One Pocket Dave, here on the technician side. When he's not beating me up in one pocket, he's helping me out. Yeah, move it back. Okay. Just get this in. Oh, that's perfect. Good job, Dave. That's perfect. There we go.
Dave came through, man.
Yes, he did. That's solid.
I'm going to get this guy a Dr. Pepper, a bag of M&M's. You know, he eats like a
yeah, he knows.
Little bird around here.
For people who were back in the day, Dave used to run a magazine, a nice billiard magazine. He was in the building. What up, baby? Got my main man here, my technician in the building. We're going to get it in. All right, Ruslan Chinahov to break. The score is 4-4. We are in the first set. This is Ra Hanna, along with Sal Butera. Sal right now is taking duties, making sure behind the bar is all right. And that thunder you just heard was Ruslan breaking. This guy breaks like Zeus. That's for sure. All right. Yes, Dave, that's fantastic. My man Dave did a great job. Now the mic is correct. I'm good. Okay. They are playing call ball, call shot, so. And Oscars get a free chance back at the table. Okay. Sorry about that. Sal's doing the ball. If Sal's doing the ball. I'm good. No, we're good. All right. Oscar Dominguez with a shot on the 2 ball. The 3 is parked by the side pocket, so he's going to have to play that ball just like that. And that's a great shot, Sal. Oscar just hit a great shot to get back in contention here.
Well, I guarantee he's not going to stop pushing right now. Especially after that last night.
No.
You know,
I think even if you falter, you have to be aggressive. Even if you falter, even if you make mistakes and don't get out, you can't decide to get passive.
You talk to a lot of players about, hey, when you're behind, how to hold the lead. When you're when you're in front, how to
Yeah.
It's all keeping your foot on the pedal, man.
I agree.
Best defense is a strong offense.
Yeah. That shows a lot of confidence and at this point in the game for Oscar, because that's not an easy combination. I guess at a level you would expect pro players to be able to execute those shots, but I think even that pressure is just unsurmountable sometimes.
Yeah, there's a lot of times you could just make a little adjustment and do something just a little bit wrong.
Right.
But like I said, I don't expect Oscar to take his foot off the gas here. He made a couple mistakes. He's he let 2 or 3 racks get away from himself.
Yes.
Ruslan missed 3 balls at this point, and he's even.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not happy.
Of course not. Because we know that at any time, at any point, this match, you don't want it. You have to keep the reins on and keep the reins tight. And I like that, it's the equivalent of your coach calling a timeout for you, what Ruslan did. He felt he, made a couple of mistakes he shouldn't have. He took himself out of the game, composed himself, and got back into the match.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say one thing for people out there. I know Oscar takes a lot of heat, but he doesn't play chumps. He played Carl Boyes. He played Justin Bergman. He played Keith Bennett. He plays, George Rodriguez giving him weight. The guy just gets up in the box and just wants to bet.
Yeah.
So I commend him on that point. I commend his team for sticking out to him. And it's good. I want to see any international player that's out there, come on down. Me and Sal here at Butera's, we're trying to bring the action back. I think we shouldn't have to go, way across to the East Coast to see good pool.
No.
You guys can come here. We'll treat you right.
Yeah, there's plenty of good pool out here. I mean,
absolutely.
The thing is that a lot of the events are back there. That's why those guys are in action all the time.
Right.
But we're talking about guys that got heart and want to hit the ball. You can come out to the West Coast anytime. I mean,
absolutely. It's wide open.
I don't think anyone hasn't got played every time they drive out.
That's right.
Fly out.
That's right.
Take a boat, however you want to get here.
That's right. Do what you need to do, but just get here.
Just get here.
And speaking of that, Oscar just hit a good break there, Sal. I think that's what you need, because if you're going to start to seize the momentum, you got to put some packages together.
Yep.
That's what Shane does. He's just relentless. And Ko Pin Yi, one of my favorite players. Now, Sal, I know this looks rudimentary for people out there, but explain how difficult it is when you have balls hanging in the hole to get out of line.
You know what? It's discipline. I'm a huge advocate of, when I'm teaching, telling people about how to respect every shot. But
yes.
I get going. I play fast. I mean,
right.
I came from that. I play about a third of my dad's speed, but I need to probably slow it down a little more.
For those who don't know, Sal Butera is Machine Gun Lou Butera, Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he shot, like, thinking about it, and he got a little straight on the 6 here. I mean, it's hard not to just take a shot for granted. It's hard not to just say, well, I'll just slide up here for this.
Right.
You got to respect every shot on the table until it goes in. And if you can't, you better be able to recover.
Right. And that's where you watch those great recovery shots come in. Ask Chris Melling about recovery. The greatest out ever in the history of pool. Period. The greatest out, bar none. Chris Melling.
Yeah. That was
incredible. Shout out to Darren Appleton and the WPS, and they're including 9-ball this year.
Yep.
So they're going to bring the 9-ball up. So it's going to be awesome. Shout out to people who are promoting good pool. I respect you all. And a little love bump there from Oscar.
Yeah, he's just trying to make sure he stayed down there, didn't go towards the corner pocket, which
Right.
was a smart shot.
Right.
Trying to float that ball over, but he's going to be okay. He's just going to slide this up. He might opt to go to the rail. Probably will.
He likes that shot.
It's a little easier than just stunning the ball and floating it up. This, again, leaves himself options. You can just shoot this straight in. You can go 2 rails. You can, I'd probably just shoot it straight in myself.
Right.
And he chose to go 2 rails and
Right.
then come toward the 10 ball.
Boom.
It's a little tighter track.
Right. Yeah, but once again, that was an aggressive shot. I like seeing that from him. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah, you don't want to be tentative and just try and float that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's taking back again. He's got a little 2-game
Right.
2-game buffer.
Is that the largest lead right now today? 2 games?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right.
Yeah, Oscar's been up 3-1, 4-2, or no, 3-1, and
3-1?
then they went to 3-3.
Right. I made that
3-1,
mistake.
Now 6-4.
Right.
So yeah, Ruslan just broke bad 2 games ago. He took a little break, came
Right.
back, and now Oscar's got 2 games in a row. Get that break working.
Most definitely he does. His last
Jay
break.
Helford out there, I know, is sweating it. One of the great guys. Miss having him in the back of the scenes of pool tournaments. Like to see that Toupee Jay back in action.
You know.
Also, AC Henry.
Yeah.
He said they were playing for a little bit more than a beer and a little bit less than a Beverly Hills mansion.
I think that's right. I just want to say this. I have love for everybody out there who's promoting pool on a positive level. That's it. That's all I want to say. So let's stop bashing each other and figure out how we can bring America back to prominence. It might be a pipe dream in some people's imagination, but in mine it's not. It's very reachable. And so once again, Ruslan right here has an open.
Yeah, he's got open table
Right.
again, and he's going to be looking to get himself some little bit more firepower going.
And Oscar broke well, but for the other team this time.
Yep. Yeah, he's come up 3 times shy of pocket of the balls. Balls are sliding just past the point of the side pocket and not quite getting into the corner too. And there's like 4 key balls from everyone's breaking. From
Right.
10 balls.
So when you do go on your break, how many breaks do you go dry before you change?
Man, I'm bad at that. I played matches where played 2 tournaments in a row where I ended up losing in the finals. The Swanee, and then right afterward, tournament in Vegas, CSI tournament, and I just stayed with my spot. I was like,
You hard-headed?
It's been working all day long to come up dry 2 times. How you gonna fight that?
That's right.
And
shout out to Mark Griffin and CSI for holding the Swanee this year, and we will be streaming the Swanee. So look for me and Sal and Triple H, Hannah Herndon, and Harris to bring you that match. And I thank everybody out there for bearing with us at On the Wire Creative Media, because we're going through a learning curve just like anybody else, but we just want to provide you guys with the best entertainment that we can. So if you can work with us until we get it right, trust me, it'll be worth it.
well, once again, Ruslan with an open table. He's pretty tough.
No, yeah. You know what? His demeanor, he just looks really, really good. And yeah, I like to show love on the stream. So we know that Ruslan is representing Ariel's basement, Roy's basement, and Dimitri is here with him. So that's his team. And Oscar's representing Jam Up Apparel.
Yep.
And Sal Butera is representing Smooth Power.
Yeah. Had a couple of good shots down at the last tournament to show that off. But,
Yeah. All right, we are at 6-5. And I think if we had the break stats, is Ruslan leading in the breaks?
Yeah, I think he is
Right?
slightly ahead. He came up dry at the last one, but he's going to average 2 or 3 balls on the break. I'm telling you, this guy's his brake mechanics are I mean, I'm not gonna say they're up there with Shane, but
Right.
I mean, he's constantly striking the ball.
Right.
I mean, he lost the ball one time yesterday, and I laughed. And his horse there said that he doesn't do that very often. I'm like, I didn't see it much. 40 racks full, and he made one mistake on the break.
Right. Well, let's see. Here we go. Hold on to your hats. Man, this guy is annihilating the balls.
Just 3 or 4 on the break again? Well, just 3.
Man, if you continuously do this, your opponent is
2
not gonna like
2
it.
feet away from the one ball, and you made 3 balls on the break. How do you like that?
No, that was extremely well struck. And if anything that changes the momentum of this match, as silly as it is to say, that might be the biggest factor.
Well, I don't like that shot at all. I don't like that. You can hit that ball with inside English. Rodney hits that shot real well. I like to just pinch that ball soft
Right.
with the outside,
Right.
and just put the cue ball back in the center table. It was just way too much travel.
So Sal, is he just playing a 3 here past the 4?
I think
Using
he's
the 4
playing
off the 4, right,
Off
and
the 4.
bump the 4
He
for
may
the
play
corner.
8. No.
He went the other way. He played the 4.
And see how much movement you got again?
Yeah.
I mean, look at you got balls moving. You just had 20 foot of roll there, and this is what you get.
Right.
I like the other way. I like hitting off the side of the ball,
Yeah.
set the ball up table.
Giving yourself
control.
a chance to win.
Kiki, sir.
Okay,
I can take 5.
Okay, I'll call Chris. Here we go. All right. Sal is stepping out for a second. Ruslan with a great shot. He's going to be straight in on this 9 ball. Slide back over, pop the 10 in the corner. He's going to be good. Shoots his ball right down. He's going to be straight in on the 10 ball. And in the booth joining me right now, I'm going to have the young gun, Mr. Chris Robinson.
What's going on, Ron?
All right there, buddy. How you feeling? Sorry to pull you out from the side, but...
Feeling pretty good.
You feeling good?
Yeah.
All right, what's been up with you?
Not a whole lot, just playing pool, trying to
Trying
get
to...
better and better every day.
All right. So what's your take on this match right now? 6-6, and what's the deciding factor?
It really just depends on how many racks Ruslan puts together, because Oscar's going to outmove him.
Right.
And if Oscar's running out just as well as Ruslan,
Yeah.
I think it's an easy choice. But I mean, if Oscar misses a few balls and Ruslan puts together like 4 or 5,
Then that's going to be it. Yeah, I agree. And he does possess a big break. I mean, this is my first time, seeing him in person, and that's pretty impressive.
he's a big boy.
Yeah, that's what it does. Got a big lever. All right,
You see, when the balls are open, Ruslan can beat anybody in the world.
For sure.
Anybody.
for sure.
So can Oscar, but I mean,
Of course.
there's a little more firepower. In my,
So you
in my
your
opinion,
that's
I
what you think?
Ruslan has like a ball more firepower, but Oscar has a ball on the intricate stuff like the safeties, kick
Right,
safes,
right.
and that jump cue might come in handy a few times. So
You better believe that one.
yeah, it should be a good match though.
No, yes, absolutely. That's what we're hoping. We're providing this for free for anybody who wants to watch, so we want to make sure that they get the best of what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh no! he punched it
No,
too-
yes, he
punched it scratchy.
did. No.
There's little things like that
So-
turn the tide.
Right. So
for-
is he susceptible to doing things like that all the time, or is
Yes.
that's what that's his chink in armor?
Yeah. He
And
just-
Oscar's
he
chink in armor would be what? I'm putting you on the spot here. Just be
ball
objective.
pocketing.
Ball
probably.
pocketing.
He'd rather play safe opposed to go for something.
Okay. You know, and I'm going to say it here in our booth and in any commentary we do it, we just try to keep it vanilla and just report the facts. So I love both these guys. I'm glad this guy came to play. I'm glad I got to see, you know, some world-class competition.
Oh, exactly.
And to be able to provide it in my town, in California, and to provide it for the world for free, I think that's the future. No disrespect to anybody or what they do. That's just my opinion. You can like it or not like it. All right, Chris. So, you know, Oscar gets a free game here, right?
Yeah, you got to take up as many free games as you can. At this level, you know, one bad roll could mean 2 or 3 games.
Absolutely.
Not even a bad roll, just a mistake.
Right. Any mistakes will cost you at any juncture.
I don't really believe in bad rolls.
No.
I hit it that way, and
yes,
that's how
what
it turned
happens.
out.
All right. Oscar Dominguez up 7-6 over Ruslan Chinahov. This is Rahana on the Wire Creative Media, along with one of my favorite people, Chris Robinson. And Chris, I got a whole lot of news, man. Got a lot of things happening.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a lot of things happening, man. I had a good talk with some great people today. And, you know, looking forward to making some good things happen for pool. So thanks, everybody, for supporting us and for supporting On the Wire. And I'm looking to, you know, help the juniors and help our youth to get better, because that's how we dig ourselves out of this hole, to bring our juniors to the level of the rest of the world.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to sound egotistical here or anything, but I mean, there's myself and Billy Thorpe, and then that's really all we have in the 21 and under,
right.
21 under that can compete.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I like my man Landon.
He's older. He's older.
He's older than you?
He's like 23, 24.
Okay. He plays like you guys, though.
Oh, yeah, he plays great.
Yeah, I like
I'm
that
saying
guy.
There's not enough.
No, I feel what you're saying. I got
talent coming up.
I got you. We're gonna change that. All right, Oscar changed his spot on his break, and he's gonna get rewarded.
That one ball just hang like that.
He's gonna get rewarded, Chris.
You see the 2?
Yes, he can. Now, if he has enough to undertake this shot, I'm not sure, but I'm sure if there's a shot available, he'll shoot it.
Yeah, for sure. You have to. He spun it too much. He kind of threw it instead of letting.
And you heard the exasperation come out because he felt it.
Yeah, I heard the way he hit it too. It just didn't sound good.
Now, sometimes, you know, you get up there, you're a little tentative on the shot, and, you know, you just gain the momentum. You don't want to give it back.
You overrolled that.
Yeah, and see, that's what I said. You don't want to give it back.
No, exactly.
So whether he has to play a jump shot,
I would have played this in the corner on the left by him, so he didn't have to do anything crazy, you know.
Now, the thing I do like, man, this guy hits these balls solid.
He hits the ball so clean. In the straight pull challenge at Derby, he ran 182.
Oh, that's solid pull.
And he got third. I believe. Yeah, playing up for the side.
Now, you know,
see, if you get on the wrong side of this could be rough. You got pretty good on this.
Absolutely. And he has options.
Yeah.
You know, the 8 ball is open and available, Chris, so he can strike that ball, come up top, and it'll be good. The thing I do like about him, from what I can tell from his rhythm, he's a very confident player.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's a very confident player.
Rhythm player.
Yeah. You would say he's a rhythm player? To me, rhythm players like Rodney. You know, Rodney's a rhythm player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think.
You want to redefine it? You think he's half rhythm and half what?
Well, I guess he's methodical.
Yeah.
But he's the same all the time. So
okay.
It's just like that's his rhythm.
He's methodical with a fast rhythm.
Yeah.
With a moderate rhythm. And Oscar says that's all right. And wait a minute.
See, I'm not giving anyone
No.
nothing.
I'm not giving you anything. So
especially if it's 7-6. If I'm up 24-1, whatever.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you real quick. I'm going to just say this. You know, once again, the power of social media and the power of a live tournament is our ability to make mistakes, to recover, and to give it to you just as it exists. So make sure you go to Roy's Basement. make sure you go.
7-7.
Make sure you go.
7-7 now.
Make sure you go to each of the social media. Make you go to each of the social media spots, and make sure you share those videos because you in the. All right, in our circle like this, let me say hello, my man Fox Garcia. What I'm saying is that if we all stick together and we promote pool within ourselves, then we can make the big supporters come to us.
For sure.
We cannot keep chasing those guys and trying to make things happen. We need to band together and do the best events that we can.
Yeah, and also you bring up events. When I went to Derby, some of the top. Top
congratulations to you. You represented California well.
Yeah, I think I got 16th.
That's great.
Yeah, that's
Come on, man.
well.
That's good.
But when I was there, I've noticed that all the top players are wearing T-shirts and jeans or T-shirt and shorts.
All right.
And
all right. Speak on it.
I can go off that. For whatever.
Yes. We're just going to say this. If we want respect, we got to respect ourselves first.
Exactly.
Not saying that wearing jeans and T-shirt is disrespectful, but in a pool tournament where you want to be televised, it's just a little out of dress code.
Yeah, they're complaining about the money and they're playing in pajamas.
Well spoken.
That was a hell of a break right
Well
there.
spoken. This guy is just
Made that 4 ball on the side.
Man, he has a shot on the one here, and he can hold it. A little bit of inside juice. He can spin off that rail and get right on the 2, Chris.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just go one rail at it, right? Soft spin.
Yeah.
Oh man!
See,
No.
I like shooting that with a little bit right. A little bit
And you
right.
put it right on it because-
it makes the pocket a little bigger too.
Okay,
Because the spin makes it go into the pocket instead of out.
right. So my thing is this, all you guys out there play better than me, but I'm in this chair. I'm pretty smart. I just think you got to pick the route that's comfortable for you. So to me, like Phil Capelli said, there's 3 routes: an A route, a B route, and a C route.
Yeah.
A players are going to play the highest percentage route at that time, whatever that shot is.
It's just whatever you're feeling.
Right.
See, if you don't like the bank shot, don't shoot the bank shot. If you feel good about it,
Right.
shoot the bank shot.
I hear you. All right, Oscar, looking to come 2 rails back up here. Did you kill
See,
this, or you go 2 rails and back up?
This 8 ball is really big.
You don't hit just with a little bit inside and go down and
I think
up?
I might be too thin.
Okay.
See, if it's too thin, you don't have to use any English because
Right.
you don't have to kill it.
Right, gotcha.
But if it's a little fat, yeah.
Yeah,
gotta
there you
kill
go.
A little bit.
There you go. Some insight from one of the young guns in the United States, Chris Robinson, in booth with Raw Hannah from On the Wire, bringing you the best in free live streams. You can count on that. Get the wire, baby. Looking forward to bringing you guys the BEF this summer.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
And we'd like to thank the BEF for bringing us on board. Any questions about the BEF, please contact myself or Bo Runnigan. So you know what? Oscar didn't like it. So he played a good safety here. He's trying to keep Ruslan kicking and not shooting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for a minute there, I thought he was going to the jump stick.
I'm good. That was a good shot.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, no. Punch it out with low right.
Right. Well, he's striking his ball. That 3 is open and available, so he's just going to make sure that he gets a shot at it.
That's a good shot.
Yeah. And now, this is like hunting ducks because these balls are all open and available, and I don't look for him to miss any of these shots. Okay. Pocket this 5 ball, get a nice angle on the 6. This is all about mental focus right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because the balls are open and easy, it doesn't mean that you get lazy. You have to stay on target. That was a well-struck ball.
This is actually when you have to have the most focus.
Absolutely.
'Cause you can get lackadaisical, you know.
Yeah, and that'll cause you to miss balls. You don't want to do that. Once again, Ruslan Chinahov, sponsored by Roy's Basement, Kaspersky, and one of my favorite teams out there right now that's real strong is Team High Rock. Eric
yeah.
Kwan. You got Billy. He's got a
got a
tough
lot of
team.
people.
Yeah, he's got a tough team. You know what, though? I see that guy at all the events. That guy works hard.
Oh, yeah.
Eric
exactly.
Kwan has my respect. He works. So, Mr. Chinahov leading 8-7 over Oscar Dominguez, and it's been a back and forth battle here. And the break, it hasn't been a super deciding factor yet.
Wait
for the
till after
packages.
wait for after this break.
You calling it?
Following it.
Well, the thing is, truthfully, Oscar has not broken bad,
Right.
But at this stage, if
But
you
know
don't
what?
make a ball,
I've practiced my 10-ball break a lot lately, and oftentimes it's not how good you hit them, it's how hard you hit them.
right?
I think they're hitting them too hard.
Oh, that's what you. Oh, okay. You think you got to dial back a little bit? Yeah, I saw you did a little replay from the Mez last year, and you had a
I
pretty
was breaking-
snappy little
I was
break.
breaking phenomenal.
Nah,
then.
you broke like a chump. You ain't got no skills.
Serious.
You a bum.
I know.
You know?
I am now.
Yeah, he really hammered those.
You can't control any part of the break when you're hitting that hard.
Well, now, okay, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I don't need to control part of the break if I'm making balls, right?
All I'm saying is there's a middle that you
Okay.
can find where
You can make
hit them
balls?
just hard enough
Okay.
to where you can consistently get your cue ball, but then the one ball stays around
Gotcha.
the corner.
You're gonna have to show me that because I try to knock the paint off the balls.
Well, because the one ball came to the end rail and came all the way back down to the side pocket.
Right. Okay.
So, I mean, that's just
So he has a difficult shot here. The side pocket is a factor here, Chris.
yes, it is.
Maybe you do the one pocket and you cross it. This guy looked like he's shooting.
Jeez,
No, he did the one pocket.
that was a good shot.
Yeah.
And he's lucky it tied up.
Right.
'Cause if you left it open, Oscar would probably get out here.
Well, to me, I'm going to say this. To me, if you let the guy at the table, you get what you get.
Yeah,
So if he
exactly.
gets lucky and hooks you, that it's your fault. Because he could not shoot.
And that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Especially at this
Did
level.
Oscar call the ball in the side? Or did somebody else say that?
I don't know.
Okay. I thought I heard something.
If it goes on the side, I think he calls it.
No, I think somebody else said something. They're playing bank pool over there. And look at this.
See if he jacks him up. It's a
He-
good shot.
Yeah. He was looking to either put him on F5 or under the 5.
See, on this shot, you have to just go all out. You just gotta go for the one. You can't think about anything
No
else.
safety, no backup. It's like one pocket, got to shoot 200% or play defense 500%.
Gotta shoot, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't like drawing that. Just roll it.
He's going to get rewarded.
Jump this, he says.
That's a little cold. But like they say, rubbin's racing, right?
Yeah, but he let him shoot that shot.
Listen, let's just call it. Nobody wins any manager tournaments or anything without getting lucky.
That's
a
true.
fact. So,
True.
you just want it to even out. You want it to even out. You want it to be like, well, I got a roll and you got a roll. I'd rather get no rolls and then get the roll at the last game when it's hill.
No, so they all even out.
Right.
Especially in a long race.
Right. All right. One real kick at the one ball. And Oscar is brutal with that stuff, man.
See, he was hoping it was going to hit that rail and go
Mhm.
under the 9, tough
Right.
under the 9.
Well, to me, to take that shot on at that level, and to try to get where he got, that's tough action, bro.
Yeah.
There's nothing easy about that.
Ruslan plays the angles really well. Just gets on the right side of everything. Gotta make the ball low.
Okay. Yeah, if I was with some gamesmanship, I might take a timeout right there and let you think about you pounding that ball. Put it in your head a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Let you think about it.
Maybe he'll.
Good call there, young Jedi. All right, you going back and forth here? What are you doing? You going back and forth across the table?
I'm not sure if I would even shoot it.
You're not going to go back and forth? As good as you shoot?
Probably would shoot it.
Yeah, you would have shot it. I seen you play. All right, Chris. Any problems in this rack that you foresee right now for Oscar?
Really, it's just the... staying focused.
There you go.
Just stay on the right side.
Right.
Like, just, don't get straight on this 5 ball and you'll be good.
Okay. So far, it's working out the way that the internet has. They said it's going to be a tough match.
Yeah.
But most of the people are saying if Ruslan gets going and gets that break going and puts a couple of packages up, it'll be tough for Oscar to win.
Well, yeah, it'd be tough for anybody to win. I mean, it's just when I went to the U.S. Open, I saw them match up, and Ruslan was race 21. Ruslan was down by I think 12 racks, and he ran a 8 and a 3.
Oh man,
to close it out.
I love that. That's some good pull.
So I mean, you really don't know
what's going to happen
until the final ball is down.
Right.
Especially at this level.
Right. I agree. Okay.
Especially with the magic rack, someone figures it out, man.
Oh yeah. Now you notice one thing: Ruslan has not given Oscar any of those 10 balls. Did you notice that?
He shouldn't.
But Oscar gives it to him.
If you say you dog an 8 ball,
right,
and then you hit the guy has an easy 10,
right,
it might be easier for you mentally to just give him that ball and say, okay, refresh, new rack.
Gotcha.
That's probably what he did.
Makes sense.
Would that be it? Other than that, I have no clue why anyone would give him the ball, especially playing for a good amount of money.
I gotcha. I'm just going to do Earl Strickland. I missed the 5 ball. I'll just rake the balls because I don't think you're going to beat me.
Did he change shirts? Yeah. He changed shirts.
I think so. Maybe the other shirt was a little tight on him.
Yeah, he's pretty buff.
You a fool, man. All right, here we go. Oscar to break.
See? Took a little off.
Yeah, he did.
Controlled the 1. Wing ball.
Yeah.
Second balls didn't go, though.
He is breaking. On one part, he's breaking well.
Right.
He's not getting the results that he seeks.
Yeah, he'll figure it out by the end of the set, though, for sure.
Well, you better.
And if he doesn't, good night. See, is this 3-7 go? Is this 3-7 on? 3-7 combo on? Or do you draw it? Or do go 2 rails to the 3 and the...
Oh, we're going to find out.
2 rails, okay.
That was a beautiful shot because he took everything else out the equation except making that ball.
No, for sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? He made the decision for himself easier. I have to say, I'm enjoying this guy's play.
They're 2 gentlemen of the game, too. They don't try to shark each other. They don't pull any moves. It's just
I would hope that everybody adopts that strategy, but, it's tough. To each his own. And here we go. Okay, well, are you drawing here? Are you going forward, Chris? What do you do?
I just said it with a little bit of left, come off the rail.
One rail?
Yeah. Let your stroke out a little bit, go 2 rails.
Mm-hmm. I like the guys who let their stroke out and let the rails dictate the speed. That's like Rodney and those guys. He does that a lot. So it doesn't matter if you're really hammering the ball or not.
That's perfect.
Yeah. I'm studying his demeanor, and he's, I'm not gonna go to my Rocky analogy here.
Yeah.
But this guy is focused. But before the match, we talked a lot, and he, nice guy, gentleman.
Really nice guy.
Yeah. There you go. That's a nice struck ball. 9-8.
I think his shirt shrunk in the washer.
Well, well, you know, he's traveling. It could happen.
I know Chris Robinson wants in on this action right now.
Chris is sitting in the seat looking for action. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Live here with me and Sal Butera, Chris Robinson. You want some? Come get some.
Yeah, that's
California. Right. And I said, I'm not going to bark for him. I'm just saying, if you'd like to make a game with Chris Robinson, he's available.
Message me on Facebook. We'll get something going.
We'll get it cracking. But you got to come over here. We're not going to you.
Shit. And if Chris is busy, I know he's got that high schedule, dating and running around and doing all that
That's
stuff.
what happens when you're young and good looking. All right.
But
So I've heard.
There you go. All right, Ruslan on the break. Here we go.
Sal plays.
you know me, I've lost to just about everybody. Come on.
Get up there and play. Did he lose the cue ball?
Yeah, he scratched on the break.
He scratched on
All
the
right,
break.
I'm just going to say, my plumbing buddy, my best friends of all times, God rest his soul, used to say, pressure will bust a pipe.
Yes. Yes.
This guy is 2 breaking errors and 4 missed balls
Right.
in less than 20 games of pool. I'm telling you, I watched him play yesterday. They played like 40, 50 racks of pool.
Yeah.
Made maybe 2 mistakes.
I believe it. I see. I'm a believer. Yeah.
It's different when you get in this kind of action. It's different
Right.
when you step up and you
Right.
know, like Oscar's already played this guy, and
Yeah.
you know he's in his kitchen a little bit. You
Right.
know?
Right.
He's been eating off his plate. You don't like
You
it.
know, he doesn't like it. And, he's showing up.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I want to see. I don't want to see somebody play
it's
good
9-8 still, man.
and the other person play bad. I want to see you both play at your speed. I want to see an enjoyable game.
That was a great match.
Yeah. I think for the young players coming up, these are the type of matches that you can really learn a lot because you see the ebbs and the flows and you see the mistakes that make you win or lose a game.
You also see what decisions they make and see what decisions they make when it's a different score,
Right.
when the pressure's a little different.
Yeah.
Does he shoot that shot when it's 23-23, race 25,
Right.
opposed to when he's up
Gotcha.
5-6?
Of course. Okay, Oscar here with a nice layout, and I do like that he is taking his time, walking the balls down, making sure he has a pocket for each ball, and just giving yourself that little bit of confidence, that little bit of pump up.
You guys a little heads up too. I mean, the last couple times that they played, Oscar's playing with all different equipment right now.
Yeah.
So he's got glove on. He's playing with that Rebo shaft.
Right.
You just jump up and start switching equipment and think
Oh,
you
no.
hit balls.
Listen, I'm going to go with what date brought me to the dance.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do for me.
Well, last time they played, he was using this equipment too.
Okay. All right, so I think he put himself a little funny here. You just kill this ball and just play the 9 in the corner.
You go back and forth. Go back and forth.
Great
Oh,
shot.
man, he just got to, he got a little off. He just got to
Right,
shoot it.
right.
And it's probably just spin this with left. Yep, just like that.
I'm going to say this. Oscar, to me, he has a looseness about him that I haven't seen a lot of.
He's playing,
You know what I
He's
mean?
playing a little bit faster. When I talked to him, he told me, and I hit with the shaft. We were here the day when Tony Rodriguez
Right.
brought the shaft in.
Shout
I had a
out to
couple
Tony
balls,
Rodriguez.
And I was like, yeah, Tony's a good man. You know what? I hit balls with it. I'm like, this thing just flat is ridiculous. The new technology. And Oscar
Exactly.
picked it up and he said, man, I just put everything down. Like,
Well,
I know.
it happens. Okay. Let's see if
9-9, we got action.
Right. Let's see if Oscar fixed that break problem. He in order to make in order to put some distance between himself and Ruslan, he has to break better.
Let's see if
Oh,
he breaks
absolutely.
closer. Let's see if he breaks closer to the center this time. Is he? Yep, a little bit.
It's like he's moving over.
Balls are
ball.
going a little low. So if you break closer to the center, they're a little higher.
And nothing's
See,
happening.
he's catching all those balls that are hitting below the side pocket,
Right.
Chris.
Yeah.
And he's getting double kiss on those the back ball
Yeah.
action. So,
think they just hit him too hard.
He's got to move his ball up or hit him a little bit less. Yeah.
Right.
It's a little subtlety to when you're breaking in
taking
10
a
balls.
All right,
little
good.
smoke break.
Okay. Ruslan's taking a smoke break. See, that's what I meant. Now for me, he Oscar broke drive. It's an opportunity for Ruslan to win a game, but he's, Oscar's thinking about it. Oscar's thinking about that break.
Oscar, look at him
Of
right now.
course.
He's up on the table. He's thinking. Awesome. He's going to move over.
All right. All right. That was Chris Robinson. You got my partner in crime, Mr. Sal Butera, back in the building. Once again, out in Facebook land, just let us know everything's running smoothly. On the Wire Creative Media, that'll be my partner, Bo Runnigan, making sure everything's running smooth. And I'm just going to remind Sal to watch the table, because if you bump the table, the camera's going to move.
Shout out to David Blevins right now, man. I wish that boy was here. Always got some good action going. I'll give him a little slice of whatever's going on out here. It's a tight match. And, he was just asking me just what we were talking about,
Right.
Oscar using that new Revo shaft. Tell you what, I'm as old school as it gets. I've been playing for 30 years with the same old equipment. I
Right.
like the deflection. I like to know that when I feel the ball, it feels like, what I'm used to.
Exactly.
And, but this new technology, I'm telling you, it's like, it's goofy how good the ball moves.
Yeah. Well, at this level, if it works for you, or if it doesn't work for you, or if it's in your head, so be it. And I actually like, if it's going to make me play better, if it's in my head, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to just give a quick shout out. Tell a story. Last weekend we were at the Mez in San Diego, and I was hot because the stream went down, and I happened to talk to a gentleman. He was sitting next to me, and we were exchanging ideas. He sat there for a while. His name is Joshua Delera, and it turns out he's a cameraman, and we chopped it up with a whole bunch of ideas. And the thing is, like, he was so willing to help me, Sal. Just take time out of his day. He texted me later, taught me a bunch of things, and I think that's what I love most about the pool world, is that if we have so much power, if we band together and just leave the negativity alone, and stop thinking because you're making $1 and the other guy's making 25 cents that you're balling, because you're not. You're not balling. We are not balling. We are behind the 8 ball here in the United States, and if we ever want to come up, we just need to get together. Now, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to do it because it's open and available. And I'm going to get some people who's smarter than me with a little bit of money, and we're going to turn this whole thing around. You can believe that.
Yep. It's I sent some messages out, and Jay Helford and Corey Harper and a bunch of guys were chiming in about pool where it's at. My dad was playing for the same money I'm playing for now 25 years later. It's like, you know what? If you want to be a thousandaire, just keep on bagging on all the guys you're playing with.
There you go.
You want to get it right. You want everyone to make some money. Do the right thing. Man,
Exactly.
I'm busting my hump every day to try and make sure everyone's got the best equipment.
Yes, he does.
Everyone's got action. Everyone's got something going on in this place. You got the best equipment, best balls, best tables. Good people all the time, like you said. And
that's right.
Everyone gets played when they come on out here.
Absolutely. So make your way down.
Yeah.
All right, Sal. That's uncharacteristic of Ruslan for me, right there.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to push out that many times for Oscar jumping a ball.
So do you think, you know what? Well, how about if it's a move? How about you say, you know what? I think you're not going to make that jump shot, Mr. Dominguez. I think you're going to dog it. I'm going to get open, because he looks like a thoroughbred in the gate. He wants to shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, Ruslan shoots at everything. And like I said earlier, I'm telling you, man, this pressure thing is
Yes.
he's missed 4 balls already today, and we're only 20 games in.
Yeah, believe that.
But quality shot. He gets a little bit of a bump right there. I didn't like it because there was too many good things could happen to the incoming shooter. I don't think Oscar was going to pass that shot.
Right.
Lots of times when you push out like that, you got to have like a what's going to happen if thing going on.
Yes, I believe you. So
and have a plan B, because right now he's let's see, make some kind of beautiful kick right here. He's behind the 8 ball.
Right.
He's definitely a disadvantage right now.
I was going to say, I watched our American players, or maybe it's just a choice right there, correct me if I'm wrong, but they play the one pocket kick stick on that shot a lot. Was it the ball's too far away to stick the cue ball?
It really isn't, but you got to come in at a good angle.
Okay,
you have to,
go.
when you come in behind that ball, you have to hit it square on the ball.
Right.
A lot of them, like you said, they like
Right.
to slide off the side of it. And, it depends on where the ball's at. I mean, I spent a lot of time kicking. That's why I enjoyed, like I said, that banter, playing Bo and Oscar, and playing guys who we're going to play safe back and forth because we know what's going on and what to expect. He's got no rail here.
No, he got it. And he's Oscar's hooked there. So,
You know what though? I'm going to give so far in this match. Oscar's had to. Ruslan's got a couple good breaks on rolls, and we're like I said, we're tied 9-9.
Yeah.
I'm going to give like a 70 or 65-35 advantage to Oscar playing safes and kicking balls. And then, remember that one right there? Kind of stood by him. He was intentionally trying to play behind that ball. For all you don't know that,
right.
But Ruslan's got the advantage on the break right now.
Turn that down there. Turn it down right there because
Music?
Yeah, because I was just talking to the proprietors of this establishment just to remind them that Facebook has an algorithm that when they do content ID, you don't want them to turn your stream on. So just to lower the music.
Well, Ruslan got ball in hand again, and like I said before, you give this guy no tied-up balls.
Right.
And he's uncharacteristically missed a 5-ball earlier on, but, I'm going to say he's like 90% to get out this round.
Right. There's something similar about his game and Oscar's game that I don't have it quite nailed down yet, but there is something. But you can tell this guy is not used to missing. I agree with you. He strikes the ball like, this is going in and I'm getting out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a confidence. It's not like he's thinking I'm going to miss this ball. It's even in the equation.
Right. Right.
It's like after I make this ball, I'm going to come here.
Yeah. I agree.
And he's typically rolling like he just did above the ball, so he did not put himself in a weird position. Staying on the top side of the ball, hits the ball forcefully. I probably would have played underneath that 9 to shoot the 8 in the other corner, but he's punching out, hitting the ball pretty aggressively.
That's confidence, right?
That's his style. I mean, I've only seen him play for 2 days, but he's very, aggressive in nature of what he shoots.
I like that. He sets up. He has a deft touch. You can tell. That straight pull touch. I can see it. And there you go.
10-9. We're not quite halfway home, and we're within one. Both guys made some mistakes.
Exactly.
And they both know it. I think right now what they're trying to do is posture themselves, play position to show that they ain't going anywhere. But it's going to be a matter of next couple of mistakes may leave a little room because they're starting to get a little warm.
All right, so here we go. Let's see what's going down. So, if I was Oscar, seriously, I would study this guy's break. This guy's making balls, Sal. He's making balls, and he's getting position after the break. And in the end, that's what's going to dictate who wins or loses. Once again, you're watching The Score. Oscar Dominguez versus Ruslan Chinahov. The score is 10-9. And just like that, a loose break. And Sal, I'm going to call it. We're on a seesaw now, right? It's a
Oh,
little
yeah.
seesaw now, right?
It's back and forth.
It's
I'm
back
telling you,
and forth.
This is the time. I'm not quite, like I said, not quite halfway through this match.
Right.
The next couple of mistakes are going to dictate who's going to take control of this. And
Yes.
Going to make a little move here and there.
Right.
I've never been a gambling guy. But I'll lay 8-5 Oscars out here. We got action. 10-10. 10-10 going in. We got 20 racks of pool going to be played. If he don't get out here, he's gonna jump out the
trouble?
window. He's gonna jump out the window.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just shoot the 2, roll up 3, 5. So what you get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is like click, 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 click.
Okay. When you play on these guys' levels, it's tough to do that. But what I want to say, is that for the lesser players out there who's looking to learn and looking to pick up some patterns, you just want to play the balls where they go. Don't try to fight against the table.
Balls around, they're going to roll, man. Just play on the right side of the ball. Let them get in the hole.
It takes discipline, though. You have to be disciplined.
You're going to make mistakes. You're going to get a little out of line. But when you get a little out of line on the right side of the ball, generally you got a little favoritism. These guys are playing good percentage stuff, shots.
Yes.
If they weren't, they wouldn't be in action. You know what I mean?
That's right, Sal.
Yeah, people throwing up $25,000 and you're playing all the wrong shots.
Not for long.
Not for long. Again, this is what they call the key ball. Just get on the 6th ball, and the rest of this should be a roadmap. It should be just like push forward 3 inches. A little bit shy.
Yeah.
A little
Well,
bit shy.
I guess, you err to the side of that you still have a shot.
It'll be delicate, but like you said, this is what character's made of. These guys are
So I'm sure
playing tough.
he does not want to bump that 7. Does that 9 come into play here, Sal?
It shouldn't.
Okay.
I think he's okay. I think he just pinches this and stays right there.
Right.
He may float past the angle on the 8.
Are you looking to go up table off the 8, or you going
he's
down?
Fine. He's fine.
Okay.
He's fine.
There you go.
I thought he would have had to come up. He's
Right.
just going to draw this straight back for the night.
Right.
No need to do anything goofy. He'd probably want to be about 3-4 inches off the rail. He's still fine there.
Yeah. See, to
Roll that in and stay for the
To
turn.
me, I'm always looking for going to the rail and coming out. Professionals, you guys have that touch, that demeanor, and that confidence to just float those balls into those position zones. Myself, I'm looking for a rail to bail me out every time.
Well, I got my 8-5. Whoever was betting, I don't know.
There
if
you
anybody,
go.
if you need our post, I'll have to check my
There you
my
go.
account there. But we got 10-10 action going.
That's right. Oscar Dominguez versus Ruslan Chinahov, live here at Butera's Billiards in Moorpark. This is Raw Hanna from On the Wire Creative Media, joined by the legendary Sal Butera, bringing you the best in free pool and free streams. Remember to, just support, buy products, buy a meal in the pool hall where you're at. I know you're hungry, you want to go outside or whatever, but, we don't have a lot of pool halls left, so the ones that we do have left, let's support these guys. And I support you guys by giving you free pool because I know I could charge.
Oh yeah, this is.
I know I could have charged. You guys would have paid, but we got to build that audience, man. I'd rather not charge ever.
Yeah, this is some good stuff coming to you right here.
Yeah, and we're glad. We were working on it for a while. And shout out to Dimitri and shout out to Team Mexico. Oscar's team. Putting Oscar in the box and putting Chinahov in the box. So we got action. Let's see if he fixed that break.
He still went to the side pocket. Dangerously to that side pocket. He's gonna have to jump this first ball in. Did he not make a ball again?
He did not make a ball, Sal.
Man, he's sliding off. He's sliding off the front of that pack.
So when you sliding off, you mean he's not contacting the one squarely?
Right. So when we do a break pot every week, 10-ball break pot, I try and tell all these people that come in, you hit contact when you make good solid contact on a break versus a 26, 28 mile an hour break, and you hit it 22 miles an hour, 19 miles an hour, and you hit it solid.
Yeah.
You're getting better impact.
Yes.
It's like walking in and bumping into someone or like grazing off someone.
Yes.
How's the impact?
Absolutely.
And this is Oscar's gonna have to fix it. He just moved 8 inches,
Yes, he
and
did.
he's still not quite there. So.
No. He has
Now,
work to do here.
Yeah, he's okay still. I think.
Right.
You know, I think unless Ruslan lays down some kind of crazy safety or gets
Yeah,
a break here.
I'm looking to put the heat on you here, man.
He's gonna cut this 2-ball and go right into that 5-6. I don't know, man.
Now, is he doing that because at this point he feels like he's at control of the table, and he's like, you know what, I make these balls.
He does, but I mean, he had to go between 4 balls here. He missed the 5, stayed under the 9, and he bumped the 3. I mean, it's like at some point you gotta take which shot is the right shot to play
Right.
safe on. I thought the first shot was the right shot. Throw the 2-up table and you bury underneath the 6, 9, 7.
He's cutting this in, Sal. Aggressive.
I'm telling you. I told you, I saw him play yesterday. I'm like, I thought I was like fast and aggressive. Dima telling me, he's like, you get used to playing a guy at the speed. I'm like, that's my speed.
Right.
It's, I like that. But at some point, 25 years ago, I probably the same age as him, and I would have kept on shooting everything.
Right.
Now I'm playing, I'm playing for college money, and
Absolutely.
you know what I mean?
You playing this 5 here and rolling the 6 in the corner, or are you putting him behind the heat? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was one of those shots. If you're going to bump into that ball, bump into it aggressively.
Right.
Move the ball. Don't pussyfoot around with it, Should be no problem. I stop right here for the 8, punch it in, and then drift over for the 9. I think that's what he's going to do. Just drift over, shoot the 9 in, 1 rail, come up table,
Right.
just past the spot.
Right.
Always on the right side of the ball. This is a big thing that I watched this guy doing yesterday. Like I said, he tries to stay on the right side of the ball every time. And for those of you that don't know, I mean, I know you know, but the corner he's in, I mean, you got Warren Kamko, Dennis Okoye,
James Aranis.
I mean, these guys are always on the right side of the ball.
Yeah. I really like Kiamko's game. He's a monster.
Yeah.
I think he's very underrated, if there's such thing as an underrated Filipino.
Yeah, he wins a lot for a guy that's underrated.
Yeah. And
But,
Chinahov does it. He handles business, Sal.
Yep. So we got 11-10. I got to tell you that Warren is one of those sleepers. He's like a real quiet, move around the table, slow paced.
Right.
Doesn't spin the ball quite as much as the other guys. You see like Efren and
Yeah.
Francisco and
Yeah.
Santos and guys that are
Absolutely.
spinning the ball like crazy. Warren just like ploop, 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 ploop,
That's the kind of pool that I
Getting
like.
there.
I like that type of pool, Sal. I like those guys that just, they get there. You know what I mean? They handle their business and they get there. All right. Hold on to your seats because this break is coming.
Well, that ball got kissed like crazy.
And he's still going to end up with a shot on the 1.
Smelled like a rose. Mm-hmm. Still made 2 or 3 balls from the break.
Now, that's an obvious comparison. Oscar's breaking. He's not getting fortunate on his breaks. He's changing his spot, trying to figure out what works. This guy has consistently been knocking the paint off the ball.
Yeah. And he's staying in the same spot. He's taking what he gets. And
Absolutely.
He's running, 80% first guy to the table, which is
Right. That's big.
huge. I'm not going to say I'll play anybody, but if anyone wants to roll out to the West Coast and give me the first shot after the rack, I'm
There you go. You're going to swing at him.
please. It's so much fun when you get that first shot.
You can dictate what's going on. So are you playing a 5 in the same corner as a 3, Sal? You're
Yes.
going 2
Yeah.
rails?
No, I'm
Or
just
1
sliding
rail.
up- I'm
Sliding up?
right past the 9.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Wow, he played.
Yeah.
He played.
See, I knew because his style, he likes to let that ball out. He doesn't, if he doesn't have to, Because it's almost built in when you hit it that good.
Yeah, he's really got no trouble here. I mean, a 6 basically is a stop ball from wherever he gets. I don't think he has to go anywhere. He may choose. I think he's trying to stop it, but I mean, he may choose to go 2 rails up and down table for this 8. like you said, there he goes. He likes to let the ball roll.
He likes to let
don't-
that ball
you don't
roll.
Want to just stop?
Yeah.
I would have stopped that cue
Right.
ball right there on the 5, pinch the 6 with inside English, and said, "I'm right there on the 8."
Well, he's a tall gentleman. He has long levers, and I haven't seen him decelerate through any balls yet. He powers through the balls, so he doesn't let that stroke out.
You know, I mean, my learning curve to technology and the way the games have changed. I learned a lot playing straight pool with my father, and it was always don't let the cue ball loose. Don't roll into balls unless you have to. Don't go too far.
Right.
You know, and these guys are just like going extra rail, going extra 2 rails, and let it out.
And there you go. All right,
11 to or 12 10.
12 to 10. 12 to 10. Quality pool.
I tell you what, you guys can't see Oscar sitting in the seat right now, but I guarantee the look on his face is,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you with 3 as soon as you let me back up.
He knows that break is what's hurting him right now. That if he does not make balls on the break. All right, listen for that thunder. And listen.
You know, he came out pretty good. He let that cue ball squirt over to the side rail and got pushed back up table.
But one
would've
thing
been looking at
I
nothing.
did notice is that one ball is going right to that corner,
Every time.
right?
Every time.
He's had
man.
a shot there.
He's letting that cue ball drift back, and he's
Right.
2-3 feet away from that one ball almost every break.
Right.
That's a
Agreed.
big time. Big time right there. Well, side action on a miss on the 2 ball. Or
No,
bad shape on the
slice is nice.
ball. I'm telling you. Don't like the shot.
He does. Don't bet against a Butera hand.
That's the second time he's overcut that ball. He has a certain rhythm of the way he likes to punch the ball. He likes to
Okay.
hit that forcefully and punch that ball. If he shoots that same shot, center ball, and punches across underneath the four,
Yeah.
he spun it under 2 rails and slightly over twisted that
I
ball.
got you.
Right?
Yeah.
Same thing on a
Yeah.
early rack with the 3 ball up towards us. It's the way you play a shot, and I like Oscar to make this ball.
And he caught it right in the jaws.
Yeah, this is a bad break here.
Yeah, he's not going to get rewarded right there.
This is a bad break. He's trying to hold for the 4 because he's playing like he's going to make the ball.
Right.
You know, he's not
Right.
playing. He's not playing to duck or anything.
No.
Unless he can get a couple breaks going his way, he might start having to duck a couple here and there just to try and get a little bit of.
Oh, no.
That ain't going. Oh my goodness, that ball fell.
I can't believe it. Space Ghost.
Time to tighten this equipment up. So,
Who's the owner in this place?
Right.
Tighten the pockets.
what's going on? I can't believe that ball fell. Really?
Right.
Yeah. Let's go from up there.
He made sure he wasn't going to miss that one, Sal.
And again, your point is, he could have floated that ball over.
Right.
He could have done whatever. But
Right.
he's going 2 rails, 3 rails.
Yeah, because he wants to feel that power. He likes that, you know.
I see how we hit that 5 ball compared to how we hit that 2 ball. The 2 ball he hit with spin, and that 5 ball he hit with like a punch,
Right.
just like a check ball just off center. To let that ball punch across table. He likes that shot way better. It's like it's his go-to movement.
Pops this in the side, gets shape on the 9.
Yeah.
And his demeanor has picked up a little bit, his pace right now.
Yeah.
Once again, he's looking down the barrel here. Good shot. So, Chinahov up 13 to 10. Ryan Asal Butera in the box, reporting live from Butera's Billiards in Moorpark. I'd like to thank Dimitri and Roy's Basement for bringing one of their stables up here, Mr. Chinahov. And, Team Mexico, Steve Sobel and the guys, bringing my man Oscar Dominguez here, a native of California, to get in the box and show some quality pool. And I thank them because, and you guys should thank them because I had to work on it to have them stream this match, and I'm glad we got their blessings to have us do it. Because, you want to keep your business to yourself sometimes. But I feel like, we should share it to the world. It's a great thing. It's a great thing, Sal.
Yeah. This is good, good pool.
Good,
like you said, these guys both play solid. You get to see guys at every level of the game. That's the break right there.
He's smashing that breaks.
That's the break right there.
You guys to be kidding me.
I mean, if the 3 don't fall, he's in a little bit of a jackpot.
Yeah.
But he just made another 3-4 balls in the break. I mean,
it's reminiscent a little bit of when Shane came on the scene and was just obliterating those breaks, and everybody's trying to play catch up.
Yep.
This guy, he's catching a little bit of a good wind here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just kind of letting it go a little bit right now and just taking what he gets and see if he can't keep it moving.
Right. He goes, this guy is not tentative. He said, listen, he's going to swing for the rafters. And, if you're playing 7 ball or 6 ball when you're playing 10 ball and other guys playing 10 ball, it's simple math.
Yeah. Yeah, he's, like I said, I watched him yesterday. He was making 2, 3, 4 balls on every break.
Right.
And coming out like this where he was hitting a shot. Most of the time it was on the 1 ball. It's a lot more fun to play when you're playing like that.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Nice long shot. And here we go. Perfect. He struck that ball really well. It's on the 9 ball. No problems here, Sal.
No, not at all. Tripped up.
No.
And he's got a little rhythm going with this break, and this is one of those little mini spurts that I was talking about. That in a long race, it ain't over.
Oh no.
In a race to 9, you might look at it like,
right.
3-4 racks are going to hurt you, but playing to 25, Oscar's a warrior. They're playing 3 out of 5 sets.
Right.
Whoever gets hit in the jaw right now is going to come back swinging anyway, so
absolutely.
I don't think you have to sweat it. But he's definitely, Ruslan's definitely getting the best of the breaks and definitely the best of the little rolls here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar's kicked a couple balls where he's left a little window for him to, that 2 ball that hung up that went.
Right.
That's.
So this is the biggest lead of the game, 4 games, right?
Absolutely.
Correct.
Yeah. Oscar's been up two twice, and now Ruslan's up by 4, and this is going to be a big rack here.
Let's watch this break. This is like a pinball machine. Oh, here we go. Well,
he only made 4 balls that time.
Well, he's lazy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't have to look at him break it. I just hear it.
Oh,
this is ridiculous.
Like a shotgun going off.
Right. And is he on a 2-pack or a 3-pack? I think he's on a 3-pack, so.
Yeah, he
was.
He was. Yeah, he got the last 2 racks for sure that Oscar had made a dry break.
Yeah.
Dry break, left the one hanging in the corner, and then everything was
exactly
less than again. And I know that's heating at Oscar. I mean, he's moved a spot twice.
Yeah.
When you're, this is one of the biggest arguments I've had with pool forever. I mean, God bless the guys that break the balls good.
Yeah.
Forget this magic rack. Go to an old school
wood rack.
Rack the balls. Have a referee do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe have a designated breaker, and the incoming player who just won the last rack gets the better of it. But it's so random, man.
Yeah.
You break the balls good. I played bowl last week. I mean, this happened to me twice in my career as well. Make 6 balls in the break, play a 9 ball, and you don't have a shot.
That's disgusting.
Why are you going to get penalized?
Yeah.
You know? Oh my God, what a bad
no.
roll. What a bad roll. I'm telling you, Oscar has not got much love in this first set. I mean, Ruslan's missed a couple times
Right.
and left him bad. That right there, he hit the ball beautifully, ran into the 9 intentionally. Play 2 rails under the 10 and try and come up by the side pocket.
But when he plays under the 10, he's artificially creating that angle, correct? Because the natural angle would bring him back to where he is, right? He just cut it in half, right?
Well,
So-
what he's going to do is he's going to play 2 rail under the 10, I
Yes.
believe, and then come up for the 5.
Right. So-
The 10 is in the track, I believe.
Yes, so he has to adjust, right? A little bit of, you going inside or outside?
I think he's going to go long of it. Well, he's surprising me here.
So he's coming one.
He's going to come 1 rail out. He doesn't like the fact that the 10 ball's in his track.
So what's the good things that can happen? Can the 5 get tied up on the 8?
Yeah, I mean,
What's the good thing?
if you hit this ball good, I like going 2 rails because you hit the ball, it makes it bigger. But
It's
he's
like this ball is small.
Yeah, he
But
comes
the-
into this if he hits the ball solid.
But the rewards is how if he does hit his ball in the face, the 5 can go down the table, the cue ball can go hide behind the 6, the 5 can lay up on the 8. He has some good, but he has to strike it well.
Absolutely. Hard part was, he just came up flat on it.
Right.
You're jacked up over that ball. I mean, it's like that's made that shot so tough.
Yeah. I think you have to be thinking in your mind, like, you know what, man, like, I just need one good break. I just want an opportunity.
Yeah, that was probably the ugliest roll of the match.
Right.
You see, Ruslan didn't like that. He hit that ball a little bit fat.
Right.
That ball nursed its way into the hole. Fortunately for him, the 8 ball's frozen, so it gives him a lot of movement here. But I think I pinched this back the way Rodney hits this flat, maybe a little bit of inside English, and he missed it, and came up safe again.
How you like that?
Right? Oscar's like, why don't you dog that ball and leave it sitting in front of the hole one time? Well, this could be interesting, man. This is a really delicate touch on that shot. He may just opt to take control of the cue ball and forget everything else.
Exactly.
Because this is one of those send the balls around table. I mean, he might try and reverse bank it, but I think he's just trying to put the cue ball behind the 10 here.
Yep.
You don't like it.
No.
He doesn't like it. He hit it too thin. You want to hit that ball fat and get the cue ball into the 10.
Yeah, and you know, those ebbs and flows is right now, everything's going Ruslan's way, and he don't need no help, Sal.
No, I'm telling you, this guy, he's missed more balls in this little bit of pool than I've seen, and if he gets going, it'll be tough. Oh my goodness,
man. Now for your cheese right here, Sal, what are you doing?
I think I'm just shooting this in and pinching this straight across.
You going straight across?
He may choose to hit it again like a 3 o'clock. Let it roll one or two.
Let it roll and come back, shoot the 10 in the same pocket.
But I think he's just going to pinch it and shoot the 10 in the same pocket.
Okay.
Ruslan's in disbelief over there. Can't believe he missed that 8 ball 2 times.
Oh yeah. And you know what? That shows something about Oscar right there, because he took your shot. I think that shot was harder than than rolling that ball, right?
When he gets out this rack and hits it with conviction like this, and then tells Ruslan, "I ain't going anywhere."
Yeah, and that's it. That's it. You know, that's all I want. It's just punch, counter punch.
Yeah, that was a big.
But he needed that game.
Absolutely. I mean, if a guy misses the ball 2 times on you and you let him back up to the table, you're just begging. You're begging to get hurt.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get taken off. Now the good thing, now I know why they call him the Siberian Express. Man, That guy gets it going. There's going to be problems for anybody. The way he hits that ball.
David Blevins. Oh, not again. Oh, you getting away with it? David Blevins likes he likes Ruslan's break.
Yeah.
I can't repeat it on air, Bob.
Yeah.
He said in other words, it's pretty big.
I believe it. Well, you know, Oscar's smirking to himself. He's saying, "Man, when can I catch a break here?" He said the problem is that the other guy's doing everything correct, and he's getting the benefit of playing well.
You know what?
Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely. And I've been on both sides of these matches.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I've been on the bad side of it a lot. I mean, I know everyone thinks that, but when things are going wrong, this is where you gotta just.
This is where you really find who's the player.
Right now, I'm tying balls up.
Yes.
I'm not just pushing out. I'm tying balls up. I'm like, I'm gonna outmove you. I'm gonna stick you. I'm gonna stick you. I'm gonna stick you.
You're gonna grind it out.
You can come with 2 or 3 spectacular shots to beat me every rack at this point. Because
Believe that.
I just can't leave you open.
No. And I think he's going to be looking to catch the edge of the 2, push the 3 down, and bring that cue ball probably up to where he's standing.
He may play the 2 under the 3, like bank the 2 to the backside of the 3.
You know.
And then let the 2 roll up underneath the 10-8.
Well, you know, I'm always wrong to you, just not this time. I had to steal one of your lines there.
Oh, man.
Oh, look at him.
He tried my shot.
He did, and he tried my shot, too.
My goodness,
We're both right.
Yeah. Good thing he left the window this time. I'll tell you what, he's going to get a little jelly going on here.
Right? Now, you know, the one thing I do know about Oscar, he focused very well.
Yeah.
So I think right now, you know you need this game. And he's capable.
He wants to hit this solid. He wants to go 3 rails around for the 3 ball. This is coming with it right here.
Right. Ooh. Sound money.
I think he's okay, right?
Yeah. And it's those shots like that, those type of shots that bring your confidence back up, and you like, yeah, get some of that, because here I come. I'm not going nowhere.
Right. Yeah, that missed opportunity last rack, and then this first part of this rack. This is where you get this little mini break back, and
Oh boy, valet parking with tip right there, buddy. Excuse me, sir. Would you like your car? All right. Sal, is there any opportunity? No, that 6 is too far up. I was thinking he could play the 5 off the 6, or he's going to have to get dead straight on that. Well, the 7's available, so it's not really that bad, right?
Yeah,
but
for all the rotation guys out here, I'd just like to make a little comment that 6 ball goes in a variety of holes here. I would almost definitely play the 6 ball up in the same, up by the 10-8. Shoot it up there, just pinch it, and then shoot 7 to get to the 8s.
Right, there you go.
You know, you're going to try and get position on the other side. It's too close to the point. Gets a little goofy. You know, you want to be on the rail.
Plus, this shot affords you have an opportunity to duck, but he's going the other way. He's going to go and dig into the corner and slide all the way back up. So, you got to be kidding me right now.
I like that.
That was, you know what? That was shot with conviction, and it was a tougher shot to execute than the other way.
Yep.
But that shows something. That shows that Oscar says, you know what? The same thing could be happening to you that could happen to me. He just has to break better. And he does.
It's, if you take all the stats of kick misses, break errors, missed balls, good rolls, I honestly think that Oscar's been on the negative side of it a little bit. And, again, we're going to be looking at 2-game difference with things rolling the other direction right now.
Right.
Oscar's played here a couple times. Ruslan's only played for a couple days here, but neither of them really plays here a lot. Just
right. And that's a definitely tap out. And you get a couple of taps for that. A very knowledgeable pool crowd here. It's filling up. It's getting tighter and tighter, and that's what you want to see. You want to see. If you have a stable, and I know that Roy and the guys at Roy's Basement and Team High Rock, they don't make a lot of mistakes. So when they add somebody to the stable, you better believe that horse can run.
This guy, if he's one of the weak horses, you got a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
He has made some mistakes again, but like I said, this is one of those things, man. You've played someone over and over again, and they're in your kitchen, or you're thinking about stuff.
Right.
You got to be able to stay and play.
Exactly. Oscar took some pace off that ball. Is he going to get rewarded?
Yeah, he already made a ball, but
yes, he did.
He's not getting a lot of love on this break.
No, and that's the key difference. But guess what? If he has the edge of that one ball, he's going to slice it. But he's looking at 210.
I don't think he does, but at this point,
he's pushing.
He may roll the 9 up on the 210, but the problem with that is, first guy to the table is going to get to duck behind them 4 balls. Right.
That's right, because that's a big target.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think what I do here is I just I would probably push the 6 to the bottom rail.
Oh, he's going to push to 9.
Yeah. He's tying up to 410 right in there.
And Ruslan's taking a break.
Yeah. Look at that spot though. It's like a foot of area back there.
Yeah. And
it's just
now
big.
For me, if this me, he has enough that he can catch the edge of that one and come 2 rails and put him under those 4 balls exactly the way you said it. And if he does that, Oscar's going to kick himself a little bit.
Yeah.
What up, brother? How you feeling? All right.
I haven't told him you're breaking like me yet, but it's been a little tough.
So
right now.
that's the thing about this. Right now at Butera's, we have the crowd is filling up and they're very knowledgeable.
You're hitting the ball,
And
but you moved it one time.
Sal Butera and Oscar are discussing the intricacies of the break. So this is my takeaway right here. I am thoroughly impressed with Ruslan Chinahov. This guy plays pool the way I think it needs to be played. He's very aggressive. He's very calm. His demeanor is, same when he approaches the ball. And for all the people out there that, Oscar's a dog, you can't get there, this and that. He is hanging in his match tough, and he's giving it as good as he can take it.
Tell you what, let his break start working. See what happens.
Yeah.
He just come up and talked to me a little bit about that break, and it's. I told him he wasn't breaking as bad as me, thank God.
Right.
But it's just one of those things. He said the ball's solid. He only lost it on one break. Moved it over a little bit. A lot of the times, it's not about moving your break spot. When you're playing rack your own, and you got that little bit of wiggle room up and down on the spot. Like
right.
He's hitting his balls behind the head ball.
Right.
Coming up short of the side pocket.
That's exactly what
you might rack a little higher. You might strike the ball a little harder. You might do something a little bit different just to change it. But to move your spot, that's why I said I stay with my spot a lot of times, because I'd rather adjust what's going on.
Yeah.
I've had my wife play wingman for me, like, hey, tell me where this ball's hitting. Tell me where that 5 ball's hitting. I'm going to rack the 5 ball to the right. Tell me where that 5 ball hits. And I walk back and I chalk my stick, get my break stick, and go, like, where'd that 5 ball hit? I want to know what's up,
Right.
Because then I can digest and make an adjustment. So, Ruslan, little cigarette break, hitting the bathroom right now. Oscar's ordering pizza on his phone, and for those of you who know me, know I'm joking around. I don't think I've ever seen Oscar eating pizza.
No.
Had like a banana and some nuts or something.
He's going to fuel his body because he knows that he needs that car to run. Yeah. And the way for that car to run is to make sure that you provide it with the right nutrients. So I'm looking for Ruslan to put the smack down right here, because can he, if he gets past that 7, he can get safe 2 ways, right? Can he come where the track of the the cue ball is now and come back under the 2-10-4, or he can go around, right?
He can go around. I can go long past the 6, or he can go tight. I tell you what, I don't even worry about where this one ball goes. I'm just worried about where I put
Where
my
the cue ball,
right.
correct.
Absolutely.
I think he's coming.
Oh my goodness. I don't even like that a little bit.
And he left Oscar a window.
Yeah, even if he didn't leave a window, Oscar's going to jump that ball and drift the cue ball up table. I mean, I don't like that a little bit.
Right.
I think that's a wrong play on that.
Well, he hasn't made many wrong plays if that was one. And a little bad
didn't
speed.
get there.
That's a bad speed by Oscar. He left
I'm
on the
gonna
full
get
ball.
there. He can break this 2 out right now. And the way he plays, I'm guessing he's just going to fire this 2 and roll that cue ball up into that pack.
You don't think he's looking to duck?
Nope.
Shoot the 1 down by the 3?
Nope. And he had sideboards. But see what I mean?
Yes.
He had the whole thing working for him right there. He's
Right.
going to go for that shot.
Right. Right. Well, that's a good call, and that shows the levels. You know, you're a pro, and I shoot him into the rail. That's what I do.
But I tell you what, that was a huge opportunity.
Yes, it was.
Oscar came up a little bit weak on that.
Right.
He had sideboards on that thing. Just all you have to do is make sure he makes that one ball, get that breakout, or he's an advantage. He didn't like the shot here. He gets a duck again. It was a huge opportunity missed right there.
Right.
So as long as Oscar can get through this rack, this is one of those. Hey,
Absolutely.
you gonna leave me hanging? You gonna leave me hanging around?
Right. Because Oscar's saying, "Hey, man, listen, I can get there. You just give me an opportunity. I'm going to swing at you. You know, I'm going to swing at you. You know, a lot of fight in both of these players, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah, I think the 4 goes by the 10. Shot here is to just shoot the 2 ball in, draw back 1.5 feet, 2 feet, take natural angle, slide the 3 to the
Difficult
4.
with that extension on, right?
Yeah, as long as he doesn't go crazy again. As
Okay.
long as he's not doing something. He's almost grabbing normal on the cue. He just got a little bit on the extension. Just draw back 1.5 feet. Like I said, take that natural little drift over off the 3.
So it was obvious he took something off that, and that's because he was stretching.
Absolutely.
Because he wanted to be closer.
When you stretch like that, I'm telling you, your body it's all of a sudden you throw that little bit of extra English. You're throwing that little bit of dig, trying to get that little bit of draw.
Right.
It's inevitable. Shout out to Joe Gold, makes one of the finest cues, Cognoscenti cues.
In the house.
Waiting for my extension, speaking of that. I don't know.
Mr. Gold. All right. Oscar Dominguez on the 3 ball. Oh, man. That was a quality shot. That doesn't look like the guy who's not winning this game. You know what I mean?
You look at him, you almost never see him defeated.
Right.
You
Good
know what
call.
I mean?
Yes.
It's like, that was the right shot to shoot, and he shot the right shot. I like that as well. He could have drifted up and let that ball get to the 9, but if it just skids a little bit, wiggles a little bit, he bumps the 9, he's sitting off the rail.
I just like when you make up your mind and you shoot the shot the way you're supposed to. Win, lose, or draw.
Now here, what I do is I draw back. I'm going to try and stay underneath that side pocket and just keep an angle on the 7. There you go. Because that's the right pocket for the 7. You got a lot of good things. You can follow this 2 rails. You can draw it back. You can do whatever you want.
Now the danger is being a little lazy here, bump the 8 on the wrong side and put you on the wrong side of the ball.
He may choose to just go back and forth. It depends on the angle. I think he's okay just to pitch it a little bit. Yeah.
And he got dead straight. So.
This is the curse of pool, man. This is like.
And now, is he? If he's too straight, will he draw into the side pocket? Does he have room to cheat it a a little bit?
I think
he's going to go forward.
Oh, he's going to travel 3 rails
forward.
around.
He's going to
like
pump
juice
this ball in. Yeah, he's going to pump this ball in because he wants to win.
You know what? This equipment plays pretty fast, and that's a hell of a stroke right there.
Yeah, he put a good one on it. You know what? Irregardless of that, the decision to go that way rather than the other way, that was courageous.
Yeah, I personally, I'm not looking at the shot the way he was looking at it.
Right.
I may have just pounded it with inside and tried to check my cue ball up by the side pocket.
Right. Oh boy.
Oh no.
That's a big one
Yeah, that was a bad mistake after that recovery.
because that's 13-14.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very out of character for Oscar to make a simple mistake like that.
And
After the shot he made to recover.
yeah, that was a great recovery shot he did.
But the reason I said I would have punched that,
Right.
because he traveled 15, 16 feet, hitting that ball, nutting that ball, and still had a tough angle. If you punch that ball over by the side pocket, you're only looking at 3 feet of travel,
Right.
and you still got basically the same angle.
Right.
So just hedging my bets because
There you
I'm
go.
getting old and my arm don't work that good anymore.
That's right. All right. Listen for the sound of the train. He's knocking the paint off these balls consistently, and he's having that one ball dead up all the time.
Yeah, unfortunately that 5 ball stayed up on top of the 8. Or he'd
Right.
have been in a little bit of trouble.
Right.
He's been getting a little bit of, little bit of rubbing going on here. That's what's been going his way. Like I said, the whole match. But you got to execute. I mean, you
Right.
you can't discredit the guy. I mean, I've known Oscar a longer time. I mean, I like the guy. I want to see him do well. But when things are rolling your way,
Yeah.
good rolls, good breaks. That's those that are ready to take them. So just because you get a quality roll doesn't mean you're necessarily going to win. You got to
Absolutely.
take most of that. So.
No, you have to do what you need to do to get there.
I think he's going to come back here 2 rails and come back where he's shooting from, and then shoot the 4 and come up underneath the 5. And I'm wrong again.
Well, the thing is, he's aggressive.
Oh, he got plenty of room there. I thought he was tight on that 5 ball.
And he is, he jumped right back in the driver's seat, Sal.
That was one of the biggest games of the match right there for me. I mean, as far as getting a little bit of dancing going back. Even Oscar was down by 4, could have made it a 1-game match. And,
Correct.
And now it's a 3-game match. Ruslan's very focused right now.
No,
he's like, man.
He's doing what he needs to do, Sal. He's handling his business. He's taking his opportunity that he's get, and he's running with them.
Yeah.
There you go.
16-12. Another 4-game lead there.
Right. You had the chance, you was reeling them in a little bit. You had the chance, and then, you let them go. You cannot do that with this guy.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, Oscar's had a couple of mistakes that he's made that have cost him 2 racks. That one right there just cost him 2 racks. He gave him the 10, and then the guy breaks and runs out earlier on when it was, I think, 9-9.
Right.
Same type of deal. When you make those little tiny mistakes, these little 2-gamers, even in a long race, they add up.
Yeah, exactly.
When you have a chance to make it like he did just a minute ago,
Right.
You want to tighten that up. Otherwise, it almost gets away from you. Not that it's insurmountable on a longer race, but it's in a short race, snaps you real quick. That's why these guys like to play for the cash rather than tournaments.
Absolutely.
But Ruslan again with this. See if he lets it off to the left side. He's letting it drift just past that pocket
And
to the
he
left
is.
every time.
Yeah.
And he's been coming up with the good rub every single time.
Yeah. Now, whether that continues or not, we're going to find out. But right here, he has opportunity to pocket that 2 ball and break that 8-9 up.
Absolutely. He's got to do that. He's got to do that. Shoot that in, rub the backside of the 8, just push the 9 down the rail, and he's got position on the 4.
Right.
Corner or side.
Right.
5-7's no problem.
Right.
It's nice when stuff. He might have got a little straight there.
I think he has less angle than he wanted. But he has opportunity again with the 4 ball, correct? Since the 4 is there too, no?
Yeah,
You don't think so?
I don't think I play it unless I get it with the 2. If you go with the 4,
Well, we already know he doesn't have it because he would have shot it already.
yeah, he's looking at it like, man, I just like took that for granted. I'll tell you, I'm a guy that does that plenty. I'll just shoot this ball in. Mm-hmm. Less than 10 feet away, I'm gonna shoot it, and then you look at it like,
Yeah, you see? Yeah.
he's gonna try and maybe rub this 9 right now, which could be a little bit dangerous.
And because he needs an angle on that 5 ball.
So
That's
now
the
you
trap.
Right. So now you got to come off this 9, and then potentially get over towards the 5. You can scratch. You can hit it too thick.
A lot of bad things can happen.
Yeah.
But that's where the mastery of being a pro player is. You guys know how to.
I don't think I'm going to these balls at this point.
Good call, Sal.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for the 7. If I don't like it, I'm going to play you safe. I'm just.
You're going to keep it tight and right.
Oh man. Here it is. That's that natural angle. Now
Right.
we slide right up.
Right.
He's going to try and roll into the 9 ball, I believe, here.
Now, what can go wrong on this shot, Sal?
Well, he's got to stay on this side of the 8-9 is the big deal. You don't want to hit the 9 and drift up.
You think he's going to play the 8-9 combo?
He may.
No, he played your shot.
He played so much attention to try and get that 9 because he didn't get where he wanted on that 2 ball. He's like focused on breaking the 9 up. That was
Right.
a perfect shot where he got to the 8.
Right. Yeah, that was beautiful.
That was the right way to hit that. But he overcut the 7 because he was so focused on playing that
Right.
ball.
So Oscar has. This is 2 rails coming into. Well, he might go
Yeah,
3,
I mean,
right?
it's another one
Swing
of
it
those-
in the side and.
You gotta play this ball, man. And Oscar's a clutch player. I mean, you got to settle for your, 2 rail. Keep yourself 6 inches off the end rail and cinch the 8, cinch 7. Oh God, he hit that good. That's terrible. That's exactly where you want to be on that ball.
Right. He got on that 8 correctly.
Yeah, that's nice and smooth. He didn't try and overpower the ball, muscle the ball. He just caught the point.
Well,
That's where you want to be. You want to shoot that
opportunity
8, just bump off the cushion
Right.
4 inches, shoot the 9-10.
Ruslan has a cup there. He's playing it. He's going aggressive, banking the 7.
And he's going to try and duck this cue ball back behind the 8 or the 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like Oscar from here. I think he goes 3 rails.
Again with the 3 rails.
Yep. He's going to come cut the 7 ball, let it come natural down table, go 2 rails up past the side pocket. He's looking at it right there. He just doesn't want to scratch.
Okay.
If you had a little bit less angle on this, a little more extreme angle would be better. But he's a little flat on this.
Right.
So it's hard to get that ball to travel. What he wants to do is he wants to come around for this 8 ball. And because he's on the cushion, he's going to hit it center ball-ish.
Right.
And, just let it do its natural thing. You got to hit it. You got to hit it with some meat.
Well, you know what?
It might be okay. He slid out wide on that, like I said, because he was a little, didn't have enough of a sharp angle.
Right.
I think he goes 2 rails on this.
Just back and forth 2 rails or go downtown?
Back and forth 2 rails.
Okay. How do you hit that ball?
He might go 3 rails. My good Lord, he hit that ball good.
He wants to be a little bit further off
I
the
know,
rail
but
here.
that's what I'm talking about, man. He's fighting and fighting and fighting, and it feels like he's fighting uphill the whole time. On the break, on this type of shot, he hit that ball real good. Now you got to be jacked up shooting this ball.
And stab it, and now you got to do it again.
Yeah. And
Well,
he
you
wanted
can
to
fight
kind of hold that and let it drift back a little bit.
Right.
Like I said, though, I wouldn't make any excuses for anybody, but I mean, he's playing with new equipment, and that ball's reacting.
Right.
That shaft hits through the ball so hard, he just jacked up and hit a shot the way he did with this other stick,
It came back.
and I think it just pushed through a little bit more.
Man.
As long as he doesn't scratch, he's a good shot.
Man, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm
he's,
going to say this. Oscar's demeanor right now has changed from before when he used to play. whether he got more seasoned or, he just been through it all, that he's not fazed by things that happen, that he realized these things are going to happen in pool. I applaud him for that. He has gotten better.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that. I'm going to guess that right now Oscar is adjusting the rack maybe a 64th of an inch up or down. And he's...
You had 12. You're 13. 13, 16.
So, like I said, I think he's going to adjust that rack up a little bit and go back to his old breaking spot, which he is.
Okay.
See, this is the thing about moving. Stay with what you got. Maybe adjust the rack. You're playing rack your own. Each table's going to break a little bit different depending on where the spot is on the table.
Right.
I played a controversial match against... there we are. Good, solid contact right there.
Yeah, you heard that one.
Yeah, he's still not getting
look
the
at
love. That 4 ball's getting up there. I think he's okay.
No, I think he's all right, son.
But now I made 2 balls from break, 3 balls from break.
No, he made a couple.
Right?
Yeah. But that's adjustment. That's what it is.
That's what when we were talking a little bit,
right.
He's like, that's what I got to do.
So that's for
but
you.
I played a controversial match
right.
against, in San Diego, against Ray, I think it was. We were going back and forth, high rack, low rack, high rack. It's like, come on, man.
Right.
You look at where the balls were in comparison to where the spot was, and the spot was actually high on the table.
Yeah.
So now you got to adjust that back and go, well, I don't want to be racking the balls high.
Right.
So you got to pay attention to all these little things, these little subtleties and nuances of, trying to get that cash.
Exactly. I like this. Oscar, somebody walked past and he just pulled up. I think, at this level, of course, because, substantial, sum here, I would like the guy that's going to take his time and do what he needs to do. Do your job.
Both guys have made an adjustment while down on a shot and missed the shot.
Yes.
Right?
Agreed.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, when you get up and take your time and do that, which I am terrible at doing, but I preach and teach all the time about doing it. Do as I say, not as I do.
Right.
But you got to do that. You got to step
Exactly.
up and just get back into your little rhythm.
Right. Tough shot here for Oscar. Jen, do you see what I'm talking about, Sal? There's a little bit of aggression with him striking these balls.
He used to just stick that ball and
thank
it over and go, okay,
that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm going to reverse cut this ball, 4 ball, 2 rails and come back up.
Yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I played enough to see
yes.
it. And it seems a little more pop, like, I'm going to hit you in the jaw with this rather than I'm just going to,
maybe it's all those challenge matches that Team Mexico puts them in, but I like it. I like a guy with some fight because it looked like Ruslan was going to punch him in the face all day.
Well, this is one of those little mini moves, and he's got to take the next couple reps. Got
Yes.
that break working.
Yes.
Get this break and run under his belt and feel like, hell yes, this feels good again.
I agree with you, and thank you for adding your professional knowledge in the booth. So I know a lot of people out there looking to learn how to play the game the right way.
Yeah, well, I enjoy doing this part almost as much as playing.
Right.
Like I said, the playing sometimes is a little frustrating for me because I know what to do and how to do it. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna have to have John sit down and do it. It's the second time he's almost got Oscar here, so.
But I like it, man. I like it.
Both times.
I like it,
Both times.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm looking for somebody to run for me, I like that. Took his time, saw a distraction, got up and down on the shot. He's down in the match. Ruslan is putting it to him, and Oscar said, I'm not going nowhere. There you go. Man.
That was big right there. That's
That
a
was
break and
big.
run. He get it under his belt. He made that adjustment. Now I'm guaranteed.
Yeah. And once again, we're at this juncture. That 2-game swing is big. Like my man Fat say, you got to shoot. You got to shoot. If you trying to get there, you got to shoot. Because you get up there and you ducking and dodging and tip-tapping balls, what's going to happen to you?
You ain't seeing what's going on, right?
that guy who's shooting, he's going to fire at you, and he's going to make you pay. So right now, we are getting our free money's worth.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And I hope everybody out on Facebook is enjoying this, and we enjoy bringing it to you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Oscar's back to his same breaking spot. Let's see how he likes his second break after a little adjustment here.
Right.
Oh, I can't believe that. Two balls hit the point right there. He had one up in the corner, 7-ball jawed up, and the 9-ball hit the point. That's like a perfect break. Now for his opponent. Either way, between sets here, I'm sure Oscar's going to spend about 15-20 minutes on the break.
And that's part of this game. If you want to win and play well, you have to break well.
Yeah.
You cannot get up there lackadaisical, and you need to figure it out right now.
He just keeps on bumping balls and trying to stay up where they're. I don't. This is one of those moments here. If he gets out of this rack, it's going to be like 2 or 3 more funny shots to get there. But if he doesn't, Oscar can put the heat on him.
That's right. So right now, Ruslan looking to gain control again, Sal, and to keep Oscar off kilter.
Well, he's completely back in line now after getting on this 5-ball. This is he's got to roll up and down table. He may shoot up in the corner to stay there. I'd probably just shoot it in the side and roll my cue ball back to where it's at.
Right.
Least path of resistance. He looks like he's getting in the corner though. Okay. And looks like he's okay.
That's what this guy does.
Come off the rail, come back down to the center rail.
And if you keep doing that and returning and coming back and fighting, that's what's going to happen. This guy's never given up, but he might be behind a 10-ball here.
No, he's just going to be okay. He's he's converted most of the time. Oscar's let him back up.
Yeah.
And like I said, Oscar's only made a couple of mistakes that I felt were uncharacteristic of him. He scratched on that 9-ball where he had the 10 left.
Right.
He should have put the match tight, like a one-game match, I think, at 14-13.
Right.
And then scratched on the break, which, after 10, 15 breaks, you're bound to scratch on a break. But, Ruslan's taking advantage of those things. So,
And that's his job.
yeah. That's
That's
he's
what I'm
here to do,
looking
man.
for.
It's
Exactly.
3-game swing again, 17,
Exactly.
14. And, I don't think Oscar's going anywhere.
No, Oscar's been here before.
Oh, yeah.
And
I don't think
he
can
knows
either
what he has to do.
tap out by either guy here.
No, there's no
They're,
tapping out. These guys are going to fight. They're going to fight. They're both going to each give it as good as they get it. And that's what it is. It's like, cold trickle. Rubbin's racing, man. And who you ain't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep fighting.
Keep going. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm going to predict we're going to be pretty tight at 2020 here.
You get 2020? All right, Sal.
Pretty tight at 2020.
Nice.
Anybody would have taken that last side action would have been losers. So if y'all want to get in, just let me know.
You're not usually wrong either.
What do you call that? The ebb and flow? Man, he just hit that ball like.
Look at this. He is.
2-3 balls, 2-3 balls, 1 ball hanging.
This is Shane-like.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not quite like Shane.
No.
But this guy is 2.5, 3 feet away from that 1 ball.
Shane is like 18, 19 miles an hour. This guy is that's 24, 25.
Oh
easy,
yeah,
right?
he hits the ball.
No, he's not. He's not.
He's not
playing.
lifting his body. He's throwing mostly arm at it too.
Yeah,
I was
he got a long
that
lever.
ball.
He's got those long muscles, or long hours of practice. Whatever it is, it's working, right?
I think a little of both. Yes,
For sure.
But again, I know we're playing rack your own. I haven't seen anything as far as pattern racking. I haven't really been chasing that or watching that. But the balls are laying good. Have been laying good for Ruslan, and when he's got a chance to make the outs, there's not a lot of difficult movements.
No. Yeah.
You know?
Right. He
He's
doesn't
got
have
an
to go
option
up
there.
and down
He could have
table.
pinched that 4, played the 5 in the corner. He could have pulled back like that, shoot the 5, 7, 7 to the 8s, like stop ball. It's money. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when you got to go 2 rails and you got to slide in between 2 balls and you got to do these little nursing things, that is where you get to see the little hiccups and mistakes. And I think Oscar potentially is a little tighter in that area. You know?
Right.
But
Agreed.
this guy, when he has it open, man, he just keeps on doing it.
Sean, turn your phone off, man. And Ruslan gets out there.
All right, we got 18-14.
Yeah, let me just say this. If you have the luxury of watching a match where 2 players are going at it, please turn the ringer on your phone off. That's all you need to do. I'm guilty of it. Never. Yeah. But
That happened to me one time,
yeah.
but it was Lefty Jeff was in the box. You know, he was playing, and
Oh, that guy.
I didn't think anything bothered him, so it's all good.
All right. So Oscar's checking this rack, making sure things are
He's
on
trying
and
to
touching.
see where he's racking the balls.
Right.
He's trying to see what's up. You know,
Yeah,
how's this
yeah.
guy making 2-3 balls every rack, and
And
where's
you
he
know what?
racking them at? And what's because Oscar hits the balls.
Right. I like that. Ruslan's just getting up and just continuing. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, check it.
Yeah, yeah. That's. And man, look at the one ball. It's just tracking sound. That one ball is going right in the drink.
And 2 other balls fall in the hole, side pocket, other corner pocket. I mean, it's like, it's stupid. What do you make? 3 balls, 2 balls, 3, 6, 8. You made 2 balls again.
And that's. I wish right now.
See, now Oscar's he's shaking his head a little bit because every time it's like, if that one ball fell, I like this because now I get to start
Right,
moving
but
on to
it's
2.
but it's not.
But every time it
Yes.
seems like Russell's got that
But
little
you know
bit
what?
of wiggle.
You know what? The kid's playing good.
Yeah.
Right.
When you play him
I
good
wish-
and the right things are happening,
Exactly. I'm gonna tell my man Pat Fleming right now. Hey Pat, I need a portable lease version of the AccuStats break stats, so we could have followed this and we could have saw what happened. Wow. So we could saw what happened. You know what I mean? Because that would have been an interesting stat. Because that's the stat of maybe Phil Capelli will do it and we'll get to look at it. But that's the stat that's determining this set.
I think that's one of the strongest things about AccuStats. I've known Pat for a long time.
Listen,
I
I'll tell you,
studied
I love Pat
years
Fleming, bro.
years ago, watching all my games between Buddy Hall and everybody else that I played. It's like, what did I do wrong?
Right.
What did I shoot?
Right.
I shot 897. He shot a 912. How'd I lose?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like, that's tight. You know?
No, when you get up there and you're doing your job, it's rough. And right now, it's again. But look at Oscar; he's still coming. You know, I love it. I love it, man. I love it. I love great pool, man.
Yeah.
And this Ruslan kid is a monster for sure. All right, you're not playing the 6 on the side, right? You're playing 6 on the corner.
I'm rolling up.
Okay.
I'm actually going to the cushion here.
All right.
I'm going to go to the cushion and I'm going to come off about a foot off the cushion, like that.
Beautiful.
All right.
You see, and it's a tantamount to what you said. Oscar is not playing bad pool, but when those mistakes come, it's the wrong time.
Yeah.
Right?
He's
Fuel
had a
to
couple
fire.
mistakes. I mean,
Yes.
he made that one that was just really out of line. But other than that, it's like he shoot the right shot the right way. You know, he's gonna come. He's always in action.
Yeah, I agree.
He got straight again on the 8. No, he's gonna float this over.
Yeah.
And
you
float
have
over,
to-
draw it straight back.
Yep. And you know what? He didn't get it exactly where he wanted, but this angle is workable.
Yeah.
Right?
He just didn't want to overhit that and end up in the corner. You know, one of those weird angles.
You see,
He gets this in his pocket, he'll feel a little bit better.
Right.
Get up there and break the balls. Hopefully, get a rack or so, and this is a big shot.
yes, it is. And he stepped
And a
up.
big make. So 18-15. How you like my 20-20 action?
Right. Oscar's
looking at the rack like, you let me down this time, I'm going to crumple you up, throw you in the garbage.
Yeah. Because, Who
just did that? Who just did that in the match? We just would.
Oh, right. Yeah. Butch Barber. He's crazy. All right, once again, you're watching The Score, brought to you by Roy's Basement, On the Wire Creative Media, Team High Rock, and Team Mexico. Butera's Billiards in Moorpark, sitting here with Sal Butera. On the Wire, the BEF, the BCA. I probably got like 50 acronyms, but Oscar, what he needs to do right now is MAB, make a ball.
Yeah. Squat this rock. Just stay with what he's doing, man. It'll come around.
Right.
You know, sometimes I'm going to tell you something. This has been my personal observation of my game and other players.
He took some heat off it.
It's not. It's about leaving your wrist loose and staying. You know, when you're practicing and you're just striking balls, you're just like plop, plop, plop.
Yeah.
No big deal. But when you get tight like this, when you start to say like, man, I'm not making a ball, man. I'm going to strike these. I'm going to hit them, and you tighten up your wrist, right? And then all of a sudden that little bit of a release, you know, it's like you're hitting a golf ball or a tennis ball. You know, when you have that wrist coming through when you hit that shot. I don't get to see it as much in pool, but I'm telling you, just from studies and analysis of watching myself and tapes and watching other people play, it's a big thing, man. It's like, how can I hit the ball the same way over and over and not get the result? Our man Tony Rodriguez in the booth right now.
It's the best thing about being in SoCal. I get to see my people. Okay, so is Ruslan taking a break here?
Yeah, he just went back outside.
Okay.
I think I'm going to stretch my legs
All right,
real quick. Say hello to some of the people that just rolled in here.
Do that.
Got a great crowd here. Bunch of good supporters here.
All right, and here comes one of our products. Support Jam Up Productions. Jam Up Apparel.
Damien, owner and founder of Jam Up Apparel, clothing line based by pool players for pool players. Whether you're a casual player or a serious competitor, we've got you covered with high quality clothing that you want to be wearing today. We made Jam Up Apparel because we wanted to bring style and comfort, not only for when you play pool, but for everyday life. In the pool world, a person who's feared and respected by everyone is also known as a Jam Up player. They're tough to beat and never ever let up. If that person is you play Jam Up. Hey, what's up? This is Damien, owner and founder of Jam Up Apparel.
All right, that was Damien Pong Panic from Jam Up Apparel. Oscar Dominguez is aboard Team Jam Up. Sorry if the camera shapes a little bit. It's because it's sitting on top of the booth right now. We're trying to be cognizant of that and just bring you the best angle and the best things possible. By tomorrow, I should have a better position for it. So just bear with me. I hope it's not too bad for you people out there in Facebook land sweating the match. And, let's just have some good pool. We appreciate it. And we are back. Ruslan Chinahov comes back from his break, and Sal Butera is joining us back in the booth. This is Ra Hanna from OTW and Sal Butera from DNTB. Don't neglect the balls, baby.
All right. Well, Oscar's still not getting much love on the break. Ruslan's definitely shooting. Again, man, he just goes into this like, I'm just getting up with a shot.
Right.
Bump into the ball.
Right. And I'm just going to say, that's got to hurt, right?
Oh yeah, when you're sitting in a chair and you're trying to do everything right, and this guy's just getting up and going like, whatever, I'm gonna hit this.
Exactly.
And he plays as good as he does.
Right. I mean, listen.
Well,
wow.
there it is.
Sal, you put the jinx on him. That was
I'm
jinx right there.
I was just getting ready to say, after the first 4 or 5 racks, this guy missed more balls than I saw him 40 racks yesterday, and now this is Oscar's opportunity. I mean. You can make it 16, 18 and be breaking again, get a little bit of love.
Right.
I really don't see too much problem once you get on the 3 to the 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 looks okay. And both these guys break so big that there's not a lot of trouble between racks. My break's, 10 miles an hour slower, so there's a lot of tied up balls all the time. It's like playing one pocket with me. You're playing 10 balls. you gotta play a bunch of safeties.
Man. As soon as you see a ball, it's cancel Christmas. All right, Oscar Dominguez looking to shape this up in the side. That's a very good touch shot right there, but he's in trouble.
He might be 50-yard line.
Right?
Yeah, he's all right. I think he still shoots it in the corner.
You going in the corner?
Yeah.
It affords you the better shot, and you can swing the cue ball, right?
I think you just kill the cue ball right here. You just shoot it in and kill the cue ball.
Okay.
He can swing the cue ball and go 3 rails underneath the 4
Did
6.
you pinch it? Did you just pinch this a little bit? Some inside?
Yeah.
See, that's a stroke I don't have.
He can cut. He can cut it in the side, but then with that shot, see, he's looking at like, what if I hit the 9? If I hit,
Oh man.
looks like he's gonna just
See, he's going in the side if he's shooting that, right?
Yep, he is.
But if
He's gonna try to hit that 9 straight in the face.
Yeah, if you hit it the wrong way, you're gonna be stuck. But if you hit it like that, you're gonna be like right where you pointed. Listen, I'm a pointer when I play pool. I point at the table a lot, but I'm a double pointer because when it don't go there, I point again.
Yeah, this is a big shot right here, man. 4 to the 5 ball. The rest of the rack is dead money for Oscar.
And
Slow down. And
wow, gin.
money.
That's gin.
And money.
So once again, he is scrappy. He's being resilient today. You know what I mean? But he's under it because that's a big boy on the other side of that table.
Hey, I mean, Oscar has not got a lot of love so far. I mean, he is not getting, any rolls to speak of,
right.
And he's not getting, any type of rhythm on the break. I mean, he ran one rack. I mean, he had a good break, and he ran the rack. I mean, it's like he's saying, man, just let me make a ball, let me have a shot.
Right. Well, I'm gonna say it like this, man. You have to love yourself first. So at this level, whatever you have to do to change that love up, that's what you need to do. All right.
See, now he could have pinched that ball and snatched it back to the rail,
right.
And then pulled it back to the center of the table.
Right.
That's all that extra travel. He just figured, I'll just make sure I make the ball and take the shot. This is a shot he should make.
Right, for sure.
Right?
And this is a little up and down, right?
Up and down table. I don't think he has to do anything here.
Just cinch the money.
Wow, he decided to spin that. That gets me a little. I don't really understand that, but I mean, he's still gonna be okay. I think he's got a.
So devil's advocate. Maybe he shoots that shot to make himself know that he's on. When I'm shooting good, I hit this shot good, and he hits it right.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I noticed a little bit of the Strickland mentality with Ruslan. He's like, I'm just gonna roll around, hit that ball. If I bump in that ball, I'm just gonna shoot it. I'm gonna open it up and let it roll an extra rail or two.
Exactly. But you know what? When you're getting the correct results, why change anything?
Did Earl just win the German Masters? Did I see that?
Well, the Pearl. Pearl ain't going nowhere. Greatest 9-ball player ever. Period.
And just ask him.
Period.
Ask him what his record is. Ask him what his record is with me.
Don't start nothing, Sal.
Earl, where you at? West Coast calling. Earl, I know you're listening. I know you're listening. Come on out.
All right.
I got some earmuffs. I got some ass weights. I'm ready for you. Sorry.
Oh, man. It's all good. All right. So everybody out there in Facebook land, I hope you are enjoying this match as much as we are. Oscar Dominguez pulls within 2. Ruslan needs 7. We're racing to 25 on this first set and 25 on the next set. Very enjoyable. I hope you guys are enjoying this pool as much as we are bringing it to you.
All right. I got 2 balls going on the break here.
You got 2?
2 balls.
I say 1 in shape.
I'm sure he'd take what you were calling.
Well, you know what?
Man, how about 0 and a dead hook finally? I don't know, man. He's
and these balls. This is reminiscent of what happens to Oscar if Ruslan misses.
He's just been scratching his head for the last 4 racks. He just can't. He just can't even believe.
You know what he need to do? I'm gonna tell you what he needs to do. He just need to call Pops Dominguez. He'll tell him, "Mijo, you're hitting the ball too hard." He'll just tell him because he does it. He tunes him up.
I think he's gonna let Ruslan have this.
Oh yeah, he can jump this all day.
Yeah, because there's no good action on the 2 ball. I got to tell you, I don't listen to anybody when I'm shooting pool.
Right.
My old man was the only one, just brutally honest. You want to know why that happened? Because you hit the 4-ball bad. That's why. That's why. You never ginger coat anything.
Right.
It's like
That's right. That's what I tell James Harris when we're in the booth together. Oh, that's a bad roll. No such thing. You hit it, you get what you deserve. He was trying to make it happen.
And good Lord,
How they rolling?
Yeah, Oscar's like, well, I can make the 1, but I'm gonna roll dead straight into the 9.
Right.
And you got to deal with that 2 sitting down there. Man, he's got like 3 trick shots to get out here. I think I shoot the 1 in, and then I cross bank the 2, 1 pocket shot underneath the 4. Shot I learned from my friend Roddy Dottie.
That's right.
Take that 1 pocket cross bank.
That's right.
Get
Take
yourself
it.
back in action. Oscar's not going to like this because the 1 goes straight off the 8. But 2-6 is still a little squirrely. He just blocked the hole up here for the. I think he played an umbrella underneath that 6 ball.
Right.
I might just do that. Play a soft stroke, try and get myself over to the side rail. Play a little umbrella underneath the 6, and then roll up to the 3. The other option is to cross bank the 2, like I said, underneath the 4 ball.
This guy reads his algebra books.
Bank it. The big pocket. Play it half a ball long.
Mm-hmm.
Hit it too soft. No, good. And yeah. Well, I wouldn't have played the shot, the 1 ball the way Oscar played it, and it turned out to cost him a little bit because we left him that shot on the side. So we'll see what happens here. But Ruslan's favor to get out here again.
Yeah,
open table.
And Russell's thinking, why did I miss that 2 ball?
Yeah, cost him 2, right?
This guy pulls that cue right into dead pendulum. Gets down, doesn't really, walk into the shot. He's on the shot and then just pulls down.
Yeah, he's sponsored by Molinari and
Team High Rock.
Yeah, his cue. He's got an old Jacoby cue. It's got some Molinari rubber grips on it, all
well,
gnarled up. He doesn't care how they feel. He's just like, it's just whatever I grab onto. It's just I'm gonna hit it.
That's right.
Yeah, we got another little just roll up on the 8, roll up on the 9.
And if your opponent keeps getting those type of outs, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
There you go.
1916.
1916.
Still got time for that 2020 action.
You looking for that? You're going to stick to that, huh? You're looking for that. You're like, listen, it's going to be 2020
right now. You just watch it.
All right.
Mark my words. Mark my words.
If you're
Oscar might get to 21st. Matter of fact.
All right. If you're just tuning in, pardon me, this is Oscar Dominguez versus Ruslan Chinahov. Races to 25. So today we will play 2 races to 25. Tomorrow will be 2 races to 25. If they tie, if they each have 2 games, then we will play another day, and that set will be for everything. And let's listen to this break.
Now there you have it. That 1 ball got kicked up table.
Yes.
He's not 2 feet away from it. Right? Doesn't have a good shot on it. He only made 1 or 2 on the break. And I take Oscar from here.
You like it?
I like Oscar from here.
Okay. So what's he thinking here?
The only thing that worked out on that shot is that he left him a little bit elevated over the two.
Right.
I don't know if that was intention or not, but
He's probably thinking about it. He's maybe he thinks that Oscar's a little tired or he's not feeling well, because if Oscar just banks this one ball up top and flips that cue ball down, you're going to be in trouble.
yeah, I think what he's going to do is he's going to try and drift up into the 10 ball or the 3 ball and let the 1 ball come up underneath.
Mm-hmm. So you playing the 1 ball underneath on the side rail?
On side rail, under the flat. He's going to give it back to him.
He doesn't like it.
A little too delicate. I'm okay with it, but I don't like shooting over the 2 ball doing it.
Right.
If I can stun this ball,
Okay.
get a little bit lower on it, I'm okay.
How about if Ruslan says, I'm tall? It's not a problem for me.
It's definitely an advantage
Right?
for him.
Right?
Definitely.
He's like, I can bridge over this ball just fine.
Ain't no problem.
Yeah. You see what I'm
Me and
saying?
Oscar be on our tiptoes right now.
Oh, yeah. And see, there you go. That was my
That's
shot,
a big
buddy.
window, though.
Sure is. Is it open?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we have an Anderson window.
He can make it. He can hit it fat.
So
Come
you
back
look
to
at
the table.
you're looking to hit it fat to bump the 2. What are you going to do with the 2, Sal?
This is tough, man.
You kick it. How about kick the 1 ball down table?
He can potentially kick the 1.
Because he has to hit this ball perfect. Am I
But
right?
he's got to. If he kicks the 1, he's got to put him somewhere where he can't shoot at it and make it, because this guy's going to shoot no matter what's going on.
Yeah, yes, you are absolutely
Ball's
correct
there,
on that.
Anywhere where a pocket, and he's going to shoot at it.
How about you just do that?
Good shot.
Look at that.
You may not get the love on it, but that was a good hit.
You know what? He's in control, though. He's in control. He has opportunity to do something. Pocket the ball, don't pocket the ball, go cross side. He's from Kentucky. Is Oscar from Kentucky? We're going to find out. He's going to the bank. He said the bank is open. Get the cash.
Banks are always open at Butera's Billiards.
Yeah, that is kind of true. All right. So
It got you banking, man.
yeah,
What's going
I
on?
told them they don't want none. I told them. I said, I watch Sal. You don't want none. Are you playing the 4-6 here, Sal? Pop the 3 in the corner.
Yes.
Play 4-6. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. And the reason for that is, and I just play this at roll speed.
Right.
The reason for that is if you stop your cue ball right there, you still have good 5 to the 8.
Right. So
if the 4 follows it in, or if you decide you want to follow the 4 in, it's
Then you
easier to
still
play
get-
position from the. Yeah, see, I played at roll speed like he just did. You still have the 5 ball, just in
yeah,
case.
just in case, right?
But it's easier to play position off of the 5 to the 8 than
Right.
it is to play out of this corner to the 8.
Right.
You know.
A little inside juice here. You coming to inside, or you're going outside?
Oh,
Coming down the rail.
I'm going flat. I'm
Okay.
going right towards the middle of the table.
Okay.
He may go 2 rails to the side.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like he was doing. He had a little bit weak. Oh,
Oh boy.
that was a mistake.
Yeah. Well, guess
But
what?
but it goes.
Slice and dice.
Yep, it goes, and I think what he's going to do is he's just going to cut this, and then Ruslan got up, took a look
Yeah,
at it.
he just took a
has,
look.
he has a quarter of an inch between
No,
the ball.
yeah.
I think what you do is you shoot across this ball for sure, and you just
Right.
let the cue ball go 3 rails. Try and get it to the center of the
Right.
table. Get yourself a peek at it. Just do nothing but pocket the ball.
That's it.
The cue ball is going to naturally come around 3 rails. It's a natural
Wow.
thing.
You have to really have your faculties about you shooting this shot at this point in the game. To me.
You got no choice. We got 2 choices.
Yeah, you got a choice.
You could masse the 5 into the 10 and screw your cue ball up to this end rail, or you can just cut this ball in and let it go. And you just
okay.
got to resolve to just do that.
I'm going option number 2. Just
Yeah.
cutting
He's
it.
going to cut this in.
Yeah.
3 rails.
Oh, is he gonna hit it with the fuerte? He's gonna masse it. He's gonna masse it. Yep.
You think so?
Yes. Here comes the fuerte. Oscar's like, oh, I'm good. I'm good. Calculating the throw in here, like,
Oh, he's cutting it.
here we go.
You undercut it. Undercut it. See, now he tried to hold that ball.
Right. Instead of swinging it.
Yeah, I gotta just let it roll natural, because when you hit low, you push that other ball.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to cut it that thin, and he pushed it down to that bottom point. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. So makes it 20. It's a race to 5 for him and a race to 9 for Oscar.
And that was a big chance again for
Yeah,
that,
that was- yeah.
17-19
But,
right
you know,
there breaking. But
He let that ball go. That ball got loose from him. He bumped the 5.
after he played that out real good, like I said, just shoot
Exactly,
5 to the 8.
Sal. Yeah. All right, my people in Facebook land, you know, we're close. I'm trying to make a point here. We're close to 1,000 people viewing. That's only a 120 away. If you can do me a favor, you know, if you feel like it, this is how you repay me. Just share that stream. Each of us get somebody to share it. We get 1,000 views, 1,000 viewers. I'm good. Thank you. All right, let's watch this break. Man, it just and look at that. That one is just tracking to that corner.
He lost the cue ball a little
Yeah.
bit, and he got a funky little shot on the 2 ball. So we still may have that 20-20 action going.
You sticking to your guns, ain't
No
you?
takers, man. I can't believe it. They got me like 2016 right now. I got nothing.
Got you stuck up. All right. now if you did get there, Sal, what are you gonna do here? Like, are you gonna go full out to get on this 2 ball? You're gonna have to really juice this ball a lot,
I'm
right?
punching this to come straight back to the middle by the 4.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to break it up.
Right. See, I didn't like that. I mean, you know.
But he doesn't have that. Like,
Wow, man.
come up again on this. But I'm telling you, he doesn't have that fine little, like, finesse, bank that ball, spin the cue ball 2
Right.
rows under the 9
I
up
got
here.
you.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
I haven't seen him do it.
Right.
I'm not saying he doesn't have it in his repertoire.
This
I'm
is
just saying
correct.
His mentality, the way that he likes to play,
Right.
is to continue to shoot. We've discussed it before. I'm going to stay to my guns on this. You keep on firing at a guy. As long as you're not missing every other shot, you keep on firing at a guy. You're gonna get his attention.
That's
You
for
know?
sure. Yeah.
So
Oscar with a delicate safety here coming up, Sal.
yeah, I think he's gonna try and cross the 1 into the
And bring the
A2.
cue ball back up.
Bring the cue ball back up. Mm-hmm. Oh, he did the opposite way.
Look at that speed.
Too tough. Too
Hi,
tough. He's not
this
there.
guy's ridiculous.
He's not there.
He's not there. He's
No.
wide open. Oh, man.
Yeah, he's got the 1 ball, no problem.
So maybe he's just thinking right now, he's thinking, maybe the 2 is going to afford me some cover. Maybe I'll be okay, you know. Either way. And that angle is open, Sal.
I believe the 2 goes from
Right?
there.
Yeah, he has angle.
So I was saying before, with punch that 1 over to the 4, you can always bring the 2 ball
Right.
or slice it in if you have enough room.
Now he just needs a little bit of juice. And get on that 3 ball, and he's going to get on out.
Yep. I guess on the 3 it should be money.
He can float up here for the 5 ball. I don't think he tries to hold the cue ball. I think he's just going to draw.
Yeah,
and
just
float
move by
out,
the
right?
9 ball.
Yeah.
Over by the 9 ball. Smart. It's a natural
Yeah,
angle. Now
exactly.
you just shoot this 5 ball in, 1 rails, float back up.
He's not fighting the table. He's just, you know, doing what he needs to do.
I like that shot. I don't think enough players play that shot. They try and move so much, but I like that 1 rail to the center, 1 rail to the center, especially
Right.
on bar tables. It's so
Right.
so big because you don't
Well,
have to
when
play
you're a
set
shooter,
precise.
middle of the table is the safest place for you.
So I said, especially on a bar table, you can make anything from anywhere. But you know, still, he just did the same thing: 1 rail back, 1 rail back, 1 rail back. You know, you get 2 straight, you get whatever, you still get out of your. Get out of your way there.
Right.
All right, all you kids out there that didn't take me up, you'd be 1-1 right now because
Right.
I'd have had you on the first one, but
Exactly.
I booked the loser on this 2020 action. So
That's a good try, buddy. That's a good try. You know you fought the good fight. You said 2020, nobody took you.
I
So
got no
you did.
takers, but what that does tell me is got a lot of people out there understand how good Oscar plays.
Yeah, for sure.
Never count him out, man. He still ain't out.
No. I mean,
He's down by 5 racks. You know, he needs 9, and Russell needs 4.
Right.
That's a big task is how tight it stayed, and a couple of mistakes.
oh
have been
yeah,
those swings, but
you know, a puncher's match. You know, back and forth, trading the lead. Nobody getting over 2 games. But this guy's break is he's murdering these balls.
yeah, and you watch him. He's not lunging his body. He's not doing
No,
anything. He's
that's
like,
arm.
He's like right there, pendulum, and just pow.
Yeah. Man.
So he made 4 balls on the break, and unfortunately has a straight-in bank on the 3.
Dead 2-1. Dead 2-1 bank right here. This is nothing, right? You roll this in from your house.
Stop there, roll it in, let the cue ball come back out 2 feet in the middle of the table, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's like,
He's not ducking here, is he?
no way,
Okay.
no way. Rolled it in 2 feet, like I said.
Right.
Actually 3 feet.
Right.
It was. If you
Not
can
for a
get a
shooter
bank,
like
if you
him.
can get a bank shot, you know.
Right.
And this guy banks good too.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know if he's missed any today. Maybe one. He's playing for another bank shot. I don't care.
Oh, he slices this right in, Sal.
No.
Oh, slice-o-matic.
He's gonna bank this 2 rails and slide his cue ball, or maybe 3 rails.
I could dream, you know.
Oh my goodness. He actually played safe. But this is, I can't believe he just played safe on that ball. I mean,
Did he
I'm
shock you?
like in shock right now. I mean, I would have banked that ball cross-side and rolled
Well-
my cue ball 2 rails in and out of this corner for the 8.
Well, you know what? This guy's like, I'm up 21-16. I know who I'm playing, so maybe I'm not going to take that chance,
That's a good point.
right?
No wonder I'm making hot dogs.
No,
I'm figuring it out.
You're making hot dogs because you want to make hot dogs. Okay. Oscar, I've seen Oscar hit this safe plenty of times. This is trouble for Ruslan. He catches that ball to the outside, that ball goes down table, and you still don't see nothing. Wow.
I can't believe that. I will admit, Rob. I mean, as much as I love playing pool, and as soon as these promoters and guys get this money back in the game, to where it's enough
Makes
for the
sense.
players to go on out. Man, there's
Right.
good players in every state. There's a
Believe
lot
it.
of good people out there.
Absolutely.
Get these guys from stop fighting each other for that 500, 5,000, and you know,
Yep.
get something going on. I'd be back out there hitting balls again every day. But hot dogs are getting my kids married and
That's right.
putting them through college and whatever, you know. So you got to do what you got to do.
Agreed.
A lot more fun, you know, stroking the ball 2 rails than it is throwing some extra ketchup on there.
Oh,
But
no, oh, no.
all right, we got 22-16 here.
Yes, we do. And it's got to be tough. You know, the thing that's about pool is that you're never done. You know, the guy's sitting on the hill and you need 12 games. You're still not done
No.
because you can come back. You know, I remember the U.S. Open, not this one, but the one where Jason Shaw was just down. Everybody left. The room was empty, and he put on the comeback of the century against Coe.
Yeah.
And I called that match with Mark Wilson. It was the most amazing thing I ever saw.
Yeah, it's I had what was it, David Blevins again. We were in here playing some doubles. Had Oscar and Ben, and we were playing $1,000. $1,000. You know, we're playing two man deal, alternate shot, and double the bet up. We went hill. We got pounded the first set. Next one we go hill. We double the bet up. We go again, double it up. 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Go hill, and they're all like, let's pull it back. And I'm like, if we double it up again, like, no, I don't want to double it up again. I'm like, we play one game for the whole thing. We played $2,000 for one game, and
You guys are crazy.
oh, so good.
I believe it. Just like this safety. You see what I'm saying? That's a deliberate change from midway in the match. Shoot. He's like, oh, got you in trouble. You're not in gear. Let me put you in more trouble.
But what do they say about when you're ahead, protect your lead. When
right.
you're behind, fire.
Right.
Right?
Lamb and the lion.
You're behind, fire.
This shot is definitely in this guy's wheelhouse. This is the shot that his bread and butter. He likes shooting these shots. You know what I mean?
Shot.
Well,
Maybe he's starting to think too much. Maybe he's getting a little tired. He only has 2 cups of coffee and a Red Bull over there. I don't know.
well,
No, but I know exactly what you're saying.
Exactly.
I mean, it's you do have to change, and there's certain ebbs and flows that
Exactly.
happen without you.
and you got to roll with it. You got to roll with it, or you're gonna get rolled over.
Right now, he's like, all right, made a couple mistakes. I got away with them. I'm gonna tighten it up.
Yeah.
Tighten it up. I just a word of warning is don't get too caught up in getting this little safety thing with Oscar, because you may not like it.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't like that. But this is one that Oscar needs. He needs this one right here, for sure. And I just, it's this. Okay, this is one set right now that the score is not indicative of the game
Exactly.
that Oscar's playing, the
I'm
quality
telling you,
of the game, right? But the mistakes have been costly.
Yeah, well, like this right here. He just understroked that ball again. Now, the ones that Oscar's made have cost him where Ruslan hasn't been charged so much. He's got away twice with a missed ball and a strange kick where he ended up coming up safe.
Right.
Oscar doesn't want to let him back to the table. Like
Right.
you said, Oscar got to put his foot on the pedal. He's
Yeah.
going to go shoot this and go 3 rails around the table with this, which is what I thought he should have done with that 5 ball earlier on.
And here we go. Whoa. You got a little rambunctious on that ball. A little ambitious.
Well, get away with it though.
Right? Well, okay, so how much is it can you bail yourself out when you're a good shooter? It's gotta be huge.
Oh, this guy pockets balls from everywhere.
this guy yes.
like this is not where you want to be.
Well, let me clarify. This guy pockets balls and plays good shape to pocket more balls.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You gotta shoot this in and roll it past the 6, I
Right.
believe. Like that. Ruslan actually played that safe, and it worked out, but I don't think it was supposed to. Well, I guess this is where it pays to be 6'4". Yeah, he didn't make this as clean of an out as he should have, and Oscar actually let him back. Oh, he missed it.
Whoa, you called that stuff. Wow.
I think Oscar spins this in.
He better spin it in.
There you go.
Woo.
All right, so now
Okay.
there was that point.
Right.
All right, Ruslan, I'm not going to say he got a little lackadaisical with that run out, but Oscar left him a shot on the 4 ball. He's like, well, I'm just going to roll this up for the 5.
Right.
I'm going to roll this 5 in because I can make shots to roll up onto the 6. Shot the 8, rolled too straight onto the 9. I've been there myself. I'm not being critical of anybody. I'm just saying that he played a safety that should have cost him the match. Oscar let him back in, and then he didn't execute.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
That's huge. You know, I mean, it's 5-game swing, but if Oscar doesn't get up and hit him with 3 racks here, I'll be surprised if he gets his break working and starts getting some going, you know. This is where you just go,
I will agree with you. I will agree with you on the part that break, he has to get that break working. That is his Achilles heel right now.
Oh, yeah.
It saps your confidence. You're breaking just good for the other guy. The other guy just comes to the table, and he's always has a shot.
Well, he finally made the ball. It was a 10 ball.
And the balls are convoluted.
The one stuck up here.
But don't you spin this rail first in, Sal? And come down table, right?
I think you can get to the 2 here.
So if he spins it down and he has a 5 in the way, he has to make a decision here, because if he doesn't get all the way down there, and he could get hooked on a 9.
Right.
Matter of fact, don't even shoot it.
Problem is, again, he's jacked up over a ball. If he can sit this and hit this low and just spin this ball behind the 8-7 and send the 1 ball up table, pin tight like before the 4 deuce, I would do that.
No.
You know? But I don't think he can.
And he's been coming short. So he's going to really have to be aggressive on this shot in his approach to the shot.
I think he's going to push out and try and outmove him.
Why don't he try to bank the 3 to the 2? Just hang the whole 2 up.
Tie it up?
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad move.
You see what I'm saying? Because it doesn't go unless you're all the way under there.
Maybe kick the 9 over there. Yep. Kick the 9 over that direction.
Because then if he does give it back, then if he can play from the high side, and he'll be able to see the 2.
He's going to super thin hit the right side of this 1 ball and send his cue ball back down by the 9. There it is. But, make that 2 ball. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that ball didn't go.
Well, guess what? Oscar has the same shot available, or he can just play safe.
Wow. He was trying to hit the backside of that 8.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to say at this juncture in the game, if that finesse game that I know I possess isn't on, then I'm going to go to my, I'm just going to leave you where it's tough. Doesn't matter with this guy. This guy
almost nothing could go bad from there.
Right.
I think he still has the edge of it, or can spin it.
He can spin it. He has, if he catches to the outside, he's good.
Yeah. And look at him. I mean, it's good to be 6'4", right?
Yeah, that's definite. You can see it. He just gets down over the ball.
I don't like that at all.
Let's see how much he likes it.
I don't like it at all.
Can I start writing the bar tables? Or do you want me to wait?
You can have 2 8 matches.
Right, 7 and 8. I have them on 7 and 8.
So just put them up on 7 and 8. 6 you can rent.
So 6 I can write.
I don't know about this one.
I would leave it for me. I'll just.
Yeah,
I'll
and
just
where
yeah.
did you just?
Man, Sal.
It was a free swing. Oh
Wow.
my God, look at this. Look at that.
You kidding me? Look at that. Look
Oscar's looking at it.
Yeah.
Oscar's looking at it.
Oh,
that was like the freest swing.
Guess what? Break time. Oh, you're on tilt right now. I'm going outside. I'm calling grandma. I'm going to order flowers. I'm going to dance around because you're on tilt right now. You dead
man.
steaming. You know you're dead steaming after that shot, Sal.
I'm not going to say I haven't walked around the table twice, like counterclockwise or something when something like that happened, because it's just like, what is going
That was
on?
brutal. That's a brutal roll to watch it. But that's where this match has been. When they think they're going to close the door or increase that lead, something crept in and happened each time.
No, I don't like that.
Well, he likes this shot.
Yeah.
He's coming under the 10.
He's going to go
Where his
under the
hand
10.
is?
Yeah. Which is safe. Which is safe.
How you like it?
Which is safe because
Valet parking with tip,
even
baby.
even if you hit the 10,
Right.
you're hitting the 10 full.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Down but not out in Beverly Hills.
22-18. So we got action. We got action.
Man.
There's 2 times. I tell you what, though. You're trying to outrun the nuts sometimes
Right.
when you're just like, I'm just going to shoot this. I'm going to shoot this. You got a little lazy with that 1-4.
Right.
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 And you end up jacking up over the ball, which is like in quotations here, a free shot.
Right,
So you can just shoot the 3 and just come up table.
Right.
But there was a way to scratch and mess that up. He hit the ball
Agreed.
good.
Agreed, yeah.
Because he hits the ball.
I agree.
good.
Absolutely, it does. Hit the ball.
You know?
Hits the ball. Beautiful. Once again, this match is brought to you by Team Mexico, Steve Sobel and the crew, and Roy's Basement, Dimitri and Ariel Roy Francisco. This is Rahan from On the Wire, joined my partner, Smooth Power, Sal Butera, live from Butera's in Moorpark. And you're enjoying the best in free stream right here, and this is a great match.
Yeah.
Oscar's got to solve this break. And I think he did.
Uh-oh.
There's a leak in the kitchen.
Somebody made some balls.
So he broke from the other side.
Yeah, he moved it over.
Yeah, and no, he broke from the other side, right?
Yeah,
Didn't
he moved it over to the
Okay,
side. Yeah.
right, yeah.
He did that before earlier and didn't get a lot of love with it, so he went back.
okay,
Just adjusted the rack, but excuse me. He got to shoot this 2-ball, get on the 4, and the rest of the rack is money.
Well, is that 6-ball a problem here, Sal? You just going to swing this willy-nilly and get
I'm
there?
going to shoot it flat. I'm going to let it
Okay.
just open up angle like I'm trying to scratch right back where I'm at.
All right. Ho, 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 rockabye, baby.
Hit it. He's begging for it. He's okay.
I couldn't quite catch what was going on there. Did you catch that, Sal?
No, I didn't.
Maybe he was thinking he was going to bump it harder or something, or get between them.
I don't know what that was, but basically, I think he just killed his cue ball, hit it flat, and just
Right.
dragged the cue ball,
Yeah.
Maybe a little inside English if you want. Keep it to the side rail. Give yourself an angle to swing
Yeah.
around table.
Okay, because you have to be cognizant of that 9-ball. That 9-ball is in the way if you're going for that pattern, correct?
Absolutely.
From the 6.
Yep. And once again, this is, when you look at the outs, and I'm talking about how Ruslan's, it seems like they're out and they're open and it looks good.
Right.
Oscar, this doesn't look like a tough out, but 9-ball's in the way.
Oh, no,
angle,
no.
Angle going from one ball to
Right.
the next ball's in the way.
Oh, no. Like, I'm looking at this 9-ball style. I want to see. So what do you do here? You tighten that angle? What do you do?
I think I'm going to play it super tight and come past the 10-ball. Like
So what you
right
do?
now.
What o'clock is that? What's that?
That is between 10 and 9.
Okay.
So you're just going to just twist it and just
I got
a
you.
little bit. There it is. There it is.
That's a quality shot. What a shot he came with right there.
Because you go the other direction, you can go past the 9 and force the angle and just hit it high.
Right.
You bump the 9, you're screwed, or you're in
Right.
trouble. Excuse me.
Right.
But you want it. You get on this side of the ball, which was smart. Got there early. Float this out to the center of the table. Boom. Even if you get straight in, you're okay.
You know what?
He's been getting a little straight a couple times, which
Right.
is it's
What
hard
causes
when
that, real quick? That bad speed. What is that? What's the cause?
It's just you're not flowing through the ball sometimes. You're just like not tentative, but you're just a little bit off of when I say smooth power, right?
Yeah,
and just like muscling the ball, but and it works. You're just kind of like letting it out, and
Right.
it's not quite
the same. You're getting the same results, right?
not quite getting there.
Right.
There's one rail punch across.
And yeah, he didn't get through that ball. Right.
It's just a little
You call
bit,
it, yeah.
a little
Right.
bit soft on these.
But
And
you
this
know
is
what? He's been making these shots.
But he's hitting the ball.
Yeah.
That's what we would talk about earlier.
No.
He's hitting the ball.
Agreed.
He's dragging this.
Somebody didn't tell him that he was losing.
What we got here? 22-19.
22-19. He's making a move here. Now, you know, the thing that I do like and I appreciate, you know, it's obvious Oscar, you know, I work with Oscar. He's a friend of mine and things, but I love to see competition. And I'm really impressed with Ruslan. I'm really impressed with that guy. That guy is a player. And now I see, you know, they were talking about him, you know, on the chat room and things like that. Like, man, this guy plays. And, you know, Roy's Basement doesn't pick any dogs. You on that team, you got Dudong, you got the Warrior, you got this, you know, come on, man. RoboCop. I'm not even going to say that guy.
Right?
You got
I'm not going
RoboCop.
to say that guy.
You know, Double H in the house. James
Let's
Harris
find it.
missing ass and Melissa Herndon in here. I'm sure we get some quality commentating from her too.
You ball nothing.
And that's good. That's just breaking the camel's back. He cannot
just-
make a ball. And look at how he breaks. They are open. There is no obstacles. And Ruslan takes a break. See?
Yeah, I mean, look what that cue ball is.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about break mechanics.
Yeah.
Oscar's break mechanics have been better, but Ruslan's crushing the ball.
You know what, Sal? If my break mechanics is better and I'm not making a ball, then I want bummy mechanics. I want to make a ball.
You know what? I got in a little disagreement with my father a few times that we disagreed about something. Huh? Yeah, change it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
Oscar and Sal discussing that. They're going to change the spot for the next one. All right. Here we go with a commercial from Jam Up Apparel. Check it out.
Pool players or pool players.
I'm going to turn up the volume, make sure it's loud.
Whether you're a casual player or serious competitor, we've got you covered with high quality clothing that you want to be wearing today. We made Jam Up Apparel because we wanted to bring style and comfort, not only for when you play pool, but for everyday life. In the pool world, the person who's feared and respected by everyone is also known as a Jam Up player. They're tough to beat and they never ever let up. If that person is you, then you play Jam Up. Hey, what's up? This is Damien, owner and founder of Jam Up.
All right, that was Jam Up Apparel. My man, Damien Pong Panic. Make sure you support the people who support you. Got a line of sporty wear. Check them out. Just in case you guys checked out these jump shots, that's Oscar and Ruslan with the James hand shoes. Getting it in. Tight match here. Oscar scratching and clawing for every ball, and Ruslan rightly taking a break because this is a table that he should run in his sleep. No obstacles. You know, just get up and do what he do.
Yeah, you know, we talked about how he changed things up a little bit to make an adjustment of, hey, I'm ahead and I want to tighten it up.
Right.
And both those racks he ended up having a shot and then he didn't convert. So his style and his aggressive nature and the way that he shoots is more conducive to just getting up, shooting balls, going.
Right.
You know, not that he can't play safe, not that he can't get there, because he did have a couple opportunities.
Absolutely.
But it just seems like he's in a little better rhythm when he's just doing the other way. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He's just like, okay, I'm just going to go. Okay, let me know when I need to stop.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And it's good when you feel that way.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, when we joke around with each other about, hey, how'd you play? What were you thinking? It's like nothing. You
Right.
know, I had nothing going on in my head. That's the
Right.
best when you play your best pool.
Absolutely.
You know, you start all of a sudden thinking about, well, I got to do this, or I got to try that. You know, your head gets out there.
Yeah. He's thinking, I'm 2 games away from set 1.
Yeah. This is not the wide open guy
Right.
that we saw for the first
I
20
concur.
racks of this match.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right.
You know?
Getting close to the finish line.
man, I'm telling you. Oscar's like, I saw that coming. But, you know, matches, if you keep yourself, you're playing 3 out of 5 matches. If you can stay in a match like this, whether you end up winning it or not winning it, and you're still in the match after all this stuff that's gone on, you're just like, you know what, let my break get working, let me get a little bit of juice, let me get a little baby roll here or there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to torture him.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And I know that's what Oscar's thinking.
Yeah.
This is a hard one of those shots because you can hit this. See, he's looking at kicking into the rail now. I like actually playing it into the rail and keeping the cue ball down underneath rather than trying to make it because you can hit this ball good enough to make it or hit it back down table into the jaw.
Exactly.
But half the time it jaws up and you leave the guy a shot. You know? So it's like you almost want to just play it not to make it.
Well, he's thinking
send the 3 up by the 8.
Yeah, I was going to say, hit it one pocket shot. You can hit this ball and send it right. Exactly. And he I think he got it. Man.
A little bit full. That's all.
I think maybe in his mind he was in between shots. It's just you don't want this guy to just get back into that little rhythm that he has, because he's like, oh, it's a walk in the park. Those balls are just open and available. There's nothing to stop him.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is a pretty wide open rack for him. So
absolutely,
I think he's probably going to play those 2 rails in and out of the corner. Probably try and get high enough to where he can play the 7 on the side, but he may play it up in the corner.
Right.
He's going to play in the corner. But he got a funny angle. I mean, I thought he wanted to get higher. That's why I said potentially to the side.
Right. But this guy, you know, he's enough of a shot maker. He's like, this is in my wheelhouse. I'm here. I'm going to execute. See what I mean? That shot didn't bring any trepidation to him.
No.
He
wasn't nervous at any point.
If anything, those shots reinforce his confidence that, you know, I'm playing well. Let me just do what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Yeah.
23.
Yeah, and that's a testament to you can't you know, you make those mistakes, and at this level it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you whether you're not getting out or whether you give a guy another opportunity to, you know.
It's hard when when you're already fighting everything.
Of
You
course.
have something like that where the guy misses a ball and leaves you in that position where you have to hit like perfect, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was again one of those. You know, you got to hit the ball absolutely perfect to leave him a bad shot, and he didn't. And then Ruslan gets out.
Right.
He should have been charged for missing the ball.
Right.
You know.
Right. If you don't do that, though, you're the other side is just getting stronger.
Back in the old 2-shot days, you know, you got miss a ball like that. Okay, you go.
Exactly.
You kick it. You leave me bad.
No, he made it, and he's got a shot on the one time.
Uncanny, though, right?
This guy is doing it.
The cue ball went 3 rails, got kicked twice,
and he's
still
straight
made
in.
2 balls on the break, and he's
straight
2 feet away from one
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah. He's doing it, you know. He's looking to close escrow here, but that angle to get from the 2 to the 4 is difficult. But
I think he just pulls back by the 10 ball because the 4 is not too hard of a shot, especially for a guy of his caliber.
Or he sucks it all the way around.
Oh. Yeah, he's not hooked. He deserved to be hooked there. He definitely deserved to be hooked there. That's terrible. I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm just
you know,
saying.
listen.
You know.
Listen, you get up, you play the game, you take the highs, the lows, you take what the game gives you, you know. And the guy's not up shooting, he can't hurt you. Oscar's thinking, like, how many balls can you bump and get perfect? And he said, as much as you let me shoot.
Right. That's the whole thing, man. You got to keep the guy in his seat to make this stuff stop.
If you know the dragon breathes fire, are you going to wear gasoline clothes? No.
Your point is very valid. I mean, the idea is this guy keeps on bumping balls. You want him to stop bumping balls.
Got to stop him shooting.
Keep his butt in a chair.
Yeah. The main problem is just the break. Yeah. Oscar's breaking good for the other team. That's it. That's what's happening. Because when he has his chances to execute, he's doing it.
Extra rail on the last 4 shots.
Exactly.
That was a shoot the 8 straight draw we talked about earlier. We just straight draw over. Right? And he's trying to get that out a little bit. Get that out a bit.
That's what he is.
You know?
He wants that feeling again.
That's that Earl Strickland, I'm telling you, man. If you haven't played him or you watch him play, he starts swinging that cue ball 2-3 rails. And we got a man on the hill right now.
Yeah. Ruslan Chinahov versus Oscar Dominguez, and Ruslan he's doing what he needs to do. When he needs to get out, he gets out. If he's in trouble, he fights back. He does what he needs to do, and I think that's what you do if you're a player. And he's on the hill right now, 24-19. Yeah.
20, 30. 30? I take 30 after the set.
Oh, okay.
Take a little.
All right. Just letting you guys know they're going to take a 30-minute break after this set, and what I'm going to do is I get a chance to talk to some of the people in the chat room, see what's going on, and make some corrections, maybe grab some grub or something. But the stream is going to stay on. Stream is going to stay on. I'm going to be here with you to the end. We'll have Melissa Herndon in. We got some our California players in the house. Back to the break. And this break is on repeat, man. This is like a bad Twilight Zone movie. This guy is just doing what he needs to do. You know what I mean, Sal? He's just getting up and doing what he needs to do. He's not. There's no hesitation. He knows what his job is.
So I was trying to say earlier that the few times that I disagree with my father on things was about the break, control break. And,
Absolutely.
And I used to let it go like
you just smash
25, 26 miles an hour. It's like, get it down, get control. Right. Get control, come up dry, guy runs out on me, I lose it. It's like, well, I'm just let it go.
Exactly.
I'm roll the dice.
Exactly.
I got to this point.
Exactly. But, it's going to happen. If you allow a player of this caliber to just sit there and pot shot these balls, it's not going to work out good for you. I don't care who you are. The one thing we haven't seen, there haven't been, a lot of packages. Mm-hmm. There's been, 2-game lead, a 3-game lead. The largest lead was 4, correct?
Well, actually 5.
5 now.
5.
Yeah.
But you had them 21-16 or 22-17 or whatever it was. But it's it hasn't been a lot. It's been 2. But Oscar, what we've talked about is he hasn't been able to execute after that break, and he hasn't had a good opportunity with shots.
No.
And he's literally run 2 racks out of this
Absolutely.
First set.
That's a good stat.
You're talking about maybe a little trouble again.
Right.
Probably shoot his way out of this, but
you just dice this right in.
He'll go 3 rails back and forth across the table.
He's on the hill. He's not about to duck. You can believe that.
So.
You can believe that. He's on the hill. He's not about to duck. He's about to do it again, Sal. Right. Unless if he gets perfect.
Yeah, he looks okay. But, Ruslan's got 2 or 3 times where he got 2 racks.
I'm going to tell you right now. This guy, he's for real.
Uh-oh.
I'm speechless right there.
I was just about ready to go grab my cue and put it together, but
yeah.
I'm gonna stick back here with you.
Well,
why would you go for the corner on that one?
I'm not gonna.
Because he had it in his mind the whole time.
Yeah, I'm not second guessing nobody. I'm just gonna say right there at right there at that juncture. Either his mind just was not clear, because that's not a ball that I see him missing.
No way.
Absolutely not. And if I'm Oscar, I'm having my little Christmas present, and I'm like, you know what? I might just run 6 on you,
Hey, what?
right?
Seen weirder things happen.
Come on,
I've seen him run a 5.
This is pool. So he has a chance to to do something here. And just like that, So instead of having nail in the coffin, he gives Oscar life. Oscar grabs it easy.